Hello, welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
And as you can see, we are playing Isofarian Guard. Finally, got the update pack. I have been waiting to dive into this beast of a game. We both have, really. I think I showed Steve early on, and you're like, holy shit, let's do that. And I was like, well, we can't yet, because, yeah, there is...
So we did a bunch that we lost at. So.
Yeah. Yes, but this is by Sky Kingdom Games. Let me not knock down everything while I put this massive cover down.
Yeah, so we are back. It is November.
Yeah.
We are back with campaign games. So we're going to play... the first part of Chapter 1 is the tutorial. It'll go pretty fast. But then we're going to hop right in and try to get through the first book over the next few weeks through the end of the year.
Yep.
And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, the campaign's broken up into, I think, 5 books. So there's 5 campaigns, each consisting of multiple chapters. And in such, you control 2 characters from the story. And I don't know how each of those stories go. I don't know if at the end story you get to choose 2 of the characters to control. We'll find out. But we'll go over the introduction here with you to start. Welcome to Isofar, a wild land, severe in its beauty. The Isofarian people take great pride in their ability to flourish among the hostile wildlife and cruel elements of their mountainous home. As a member of the Isofarian Guard, life is never dull. You try to keep the peace among your fellow Isofarians, a never-ending job, as well as deal with constant threats from the aggressive Falmond Empire to the south. But now, the old patterns are shifting. New forces are at work that will challenge the very underpinnings of reality. You will guide 8 different Isofarian guards throughout 5 interweaving campaigns as they deal with a power that threatens not only Isofar, but the entire world. The Isofarian Guard, you will travel throughout the cities and wildernesses of Isofar on a beautifully illustrated world map, fighting off enemies using a unique and highly customizable battle system. And use your wits to talk your way out of sticky situations. As you forge important alliances, opportunities will arise for you to craft stronger gear, gain new powers, and step into the destiny you were called to. Awesome. Yeah. A lot of fun. For the story elements of this game, we will be using the Foreteller app. Isofarian Guard is one of the first games that I have played that went all out with the Foreteller app, from soundtrack to voice actors. It is incredible. And I'm excited to share that with Steve because he hasn't heard any of it yet, and all of you at home. I have only tested this out when I first got it, the tutorial, which is what we're going to start with, which is the first part of campaign 1. And so this is going to serve not only as our first part of the campaign, but also the how to play guide for a campaign game, which we don't typically do. We didn't do that with Tainted Grail, and then with Kingdoms of RuneScape Kingdoms, it had a tutorial much like this one.
Yeah, Skyrim, same thing.
Yeah, Skyrim had a tutorial as well, and that'll probably be the only time with campaign games where we do any kind of tutorial or how to play is if they already have one built in, just because there's so much to it.
Yeah. There's one big difference in this game compared to every other campaign game we've played. Mm-hmm. This is the only one where we are traveling as a united front. And so our little minis will just go together once we're both deployed onto the board. Yep. And we'll be traveling across these nodes, which are all the numbered spaces on the big game board here. Each node represents different things, the colors, which we'll kind of cover as we progress throughout this tutorial intro to campaign. Mm-hmm. And we'll have a lot of fun. We'll have some enemy battles. We'll increase our own gear. Yep. Another fun thing is, for benefit for Nick, there's no dice rolling.
Thank God there's no dice rolling. Yes, this is a bag builder. So throughout the game, for exploration as well as fighting, you have a combination of these very nice weighted, illustrated poker chips that go into these bags during your fight, which we'll go over as we're going. You'll pull these out, and that determines what abilities you can use. And then you have to strategically choose what abilities you have and use. And this is where that customization comes into play, because later in the game, you'll have different cards that you can choose from, but you can only ever have 6 at a time on your tableau paired with your gear and everything. So A lot of fun.
Awesome.
There's still an element of chance involved, so that means that luck is usually not on my side, but I have fun regardless. So I hope you do too.
Yeah, and Heroic Logic, welcome in.
Hey, what's going on, Heroic Logic?
Yes, glad you enjoyed the game. So we're just getting started. We've both done the tutorial, so we know the base. We do not know anything else with the story or whatnot.
Yep.
So we're going to be learning this fresh.
Yes, indeed. All right, you ready?
Here we go.
We're going to jump into the prologue here. What's that you want to shoot? Oh, you're doing close food? Cool, good. You should be able to hear this just fine. There we go.
A cold wind bites into your face as you stare across the killing field. It makes your eyes water and then freeze, covering your eyelashes in tiny ice crystals. You close your eyes to melt the ice, and so you won't have to stare at the bodies. The Falmundians lay piled up in the narrow pass, where you and your fellow guards had ambushed them. A few soldiers had managed to survive the initial arrow barrage and attempted to flee, but they only provided slightly harder target practice. Even with your eyes closed, the images are etched on your eyelids. The surprise on the soldiers' faces, followed quickly by fear and panic. They hadn't stood a chance. Already, the wind and snow are working to sweep the carnage under a fresh white blanket. You and a couple of the younger guards begin picking through the dead like carrion crows, searching for anything of value. You brush the snow from a fallen captain, revealing a face that is far too young. Reaching into the dead man's pockets, you are rewarded with a folded piece of parchment bearing the broken wax seal of Falmund. Inside is a hastily scribbled letter in a script you can't read, most likely marching orders for the deceased squad. It feels odd to be holding the letter that sent its bearer to his doom. If the soldiers had been able to carry out their orders, it would be you lying in the snow alongside your brothers and sisters. You suddenly feel very tired. What is it all for? The senseless fighting, the waste of life. There is no meaning in it. With a sigh, you rise from the corpse and begin making your way toward Captain Grigory with the letter. On the way, you pass Pavel and Yana, who are busy rifling through another corpse. They glance up and notice the letter, nodding in approval, before returning to their grim task. Captain Grigory is deep in conversation with Vera, Catherine, and Karzan when you approach with the letter. The captain notices you and breaks away from the group.
What have you found, Yuri?
A letter on their captain, sir. Probably orders, but I can't make it out.
Captain Grigory scans the letter and frowns.
This is odd. It appears this group was not part of the regular army. They were a special detachment calling themselves Stone Hunters. What could their purpose have been?
I have heard of these Stone Hunters,
says Catherine, stepping forward.
They have bought into their Mad King's delusions about the Stonebound.
Stonebound? You mean the rumors of people with magic powers?
Yes, these Stonebound supposedly use special stones to give them magic powers. This group of stone hunters must have been tracking some poor soul when they made the mistake of crossing into our lands.
Oh, it's all nonsense.
Interjects Vera.
The Stonebound don't even exist. What kind of fool believes in magic and fairy tales?
What do you think, Karzan? Do you have any insight on the matter?
Karzan looks down at his boots and inhales slowly before letting it out. He seems to be weighing his thoughts. A few moments pass before he seems to reach some decision. He looks up slowly and meets the captain's eyes.
It's not nonsense. I have seen a Stonebound with my own eyes.
Karzan waits to be interrupted, but everyone is silent, waiting for him to go on.
This was a few months ago. I was on a galley patrolling just off the east coast near neutral waters. We had been out for about a week, and we were just making one last run of the coastline before returning home, when 5 Falman ships came out of nowhere. They had been hiding in a cove, waiting for us. Before we could react, they had lobbed a ball of burning pitch right at us. Captain, I knew in that moment I was going to die. I could only stare as that ball of fiery death got closer. It was a perfect shot. And then it was gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. We all looked around to see what had happened. Someone pointed up at the cliffs above us. There was a lone girl standing there. I didn't get a clear look at her before she...
What? What did you see?
Well, sir, she jumped.
She jumped?
Yes, sir. My heart leapt into my throat. I thought she was going to die, but she didn't. She flew towards the Falman ships like a falling meteor. Halfway down, a brilliant spear appeared in her hand, and she drove it right through the deck of the lead ship.
Vera begins to laugh. It starts as a snicker and builds up to a full-on belly laugh.
Oh, why have we never heard of this meteor girl of yours, Karzan? Let me guess. She destroyed all the ships, then flew back into space, but not before stopping to give you a peck on the cheek.
Enough, Vera.
It's true. She destroyed every ship there, then disappeared.
Vera doubles over in laughter until nothing but wheezing comes out of her.
Oh, Karzan.
Karzan turns away in disgust.
I know what I saw.
I don't doubt your sincerity, my friend,
says Captain Grigory, placing his arm around Karzan's shoulders.
But perhaps you were so scared in the moment that you weren't thinking straight.
Captain...
It's okay, Karzan. We'll speak more of this later. We need to check on Pavel and Yana, then head back to Silny.
Captain Grigory heads back down into the narrow pass, followed by Catherine and Vera, who is still chuckling and wiping tears from her eyes. You put your hand on Karzan's shoulder, offering silent support before following the others. When you reach them, your breath catches. There before you stands Pavel and Yana, each holding a strange stone. Stranger still, they are glowing. Karzan smiles and looks at Vera. She isn't laughing anymore.
All right.
Nice.
That's the Vera, how she was, I was like, the actress who played Bellatrix would be perfect for that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Also, welcome in Vesper Crest. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Vesper Crest. What's crack-a-lackin'?
For any of you guys watching on YouTube after, obviously that's a longer intro scene because it is the intro.
Yep.
Unlike other games that we have in the corner that take 17 years to read the story, this will go pretty quickly as we progress chapter by chapter.
But even so, what we'll do for those of you who end up watching on YouTube is we'll add chapters to our video for the story moments.
Yep.
So you can just skip those and go right to the gameplay if that's all you care about.
Yep.
Yeah. But for those of you watching on Twitch now and YouTube later, and we'll try to make sure we preface this in the beginning, it should be self-explanatory, but spoilers for the story for Isofarian Guard. We're not going to hide anything, but that's why we'll add the story moment so that way you can skip ahead if you don't want to have that ruined for you.
Yep.
All right. So now it looks like we have a little bit of an overview and setup section for
just to make sure everything is set. So while I do this, we are going to go to Grigory. So the beginning starts out. Nick is playing Grigory. Yep. He will be the only character active. I'll cover the monsters, and then my character will come in a little bit later.
Yep.
But here we go. So campaign overview and setup. Campaign 1 begins with Grigory traveling to Silny to inform the king about what happened in the whole story we just heard. Chapter 1 of the campaign will serve as a tutorial on how the game mechanics work. Follow the narrative and directions until the tutorial is complete. Then you're
tutorial is completed in totality.
Then you're free to explore Isofar as you please.
Nice.
So here we go. follows starting a new game in section of the rulebook. We've already done most of that, but here's some extra information. For Grigory, he's going to start with 20 health.
Okay, got it. 20.
3 attack.
Check.
2 defense.
Yep.
And 2 gray action points.
Boom, boom, boom.
We will show that there are green action points or AP that'll come in later. Those are temporary based on some cards. But we start with gray.
Yep.
Place the cubes. Good. For Grigory's equipment, you will begin with a Captain's Blade of 1 star.
Got it.
You will begin with a Guard's Tunic of 1 star.
Check, check.
And you want to, under your Captain's Blade, you want to...
Well, that'll be when we get to that.
Yeah, no. No accessories to start, and 1 health potion.
Got it.
Find his starting equipment cards in the equipment section of the square index box. Place them in the marked slots of the dashboard.
So that's...
I'll come to that in a
there.
second.
Boom, boom,
Yep.
and boom.
Yep. In the bag, so each of us will have a bag here that'll go through, and as Nick mentioned, bag builder. So instead of using dice, we're pulling from this bag to determine some things. You will have 3 single swords.
1, 2, 3.
You will have 2 shields.
1, 2.
And we'll get to the last one shortly, because that's later down on this paper.
Oh, got it, because the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so these are in the bag now.
Those 5 will start in the bag.
Check.
You also have some guard abilities.
All right.
So for those guard abilities, Grigory will get guard. On the other side, it's called take cover. We'll show you what that means as we play and how that works. You'll get feint and preparation, and then you'll get advance and critical strike. You always start with the P, or primary, side up. The other side will be S, which is secondary. You also get cross slash, which is a single stone-bound ability. That will go into the other slot. As you can see, the slots are marked 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, with little identification markers in there.
Yep.
And the reason for that, which comes up next, you're going to take a fire gem, fire stone, which is called the Speaking Stone, and that will go into the active, which is the leftmost space on the card number equivalent. Cross slash has a garnet speaking stone listed on the back of the card. Blah, blah, blah. Find it. Okay.
Yep. So on the back of the card here, you see right here, it says garnet, which is this little square card here, which is garnet.
Yep. So you had to find the little stone that matched. We just put that there.
Boom.
But you also find the card that Nick has in his hand, and that goes under your Captain's Blade, which is on your main board.
Yeah, the reason why that's going under the Captain's Blade is because the Captain's Blade has this little open slot here. Other equipment, so guard tunics, well, not the guard tunic doesn't have one, but armor, if I can get this out of here. Sorry, I sleeved these, that way they wouldn't get ruined. So it also has one as well, but this adds to swords, which is why they're telling us to add it to our primary weapon. But those stones could be added to armor as well.
And because of that, as Nick just mentioned, we get an extra, or we don't, he does, gets an extra chip for his bag. You will then go to node 28. Oh, yeah, I did.
Boom, right there, 28.
I was like, which of the 3 views? Got it. 28.
So 28 right there, boom.
And then you will go to a chapter 1 in the book. Chapter 1 will then give us a nice little intro in the Fortune Teller app.
Yep.
And then we will have some other things. Since Nick is controlling Grigory, I'll go through some of the bold text here, just things we read out, and we'll progress throughout this tutorial.
Okay, so back to the app, everybody. Here we go for some more story. The tutorial is heavy with story, so there's a lot of it right now, and then after this main portion of it, we'll get into some battles, which is where the real fun is. So 101 is what we are on, I believe.
It is.
Pavel and Yana are glowing. You blink your eyes, but nothing changes. They just stand there, glowing.
Stonebound.
The word forms in your mind. You immediately begin scrambling for other explanations. A trick of the light, a hallucination, anything to explain how 2 people can be standing right in front of you glowing.
Captain?
Yana's quiet voice pulls you out of your thoughts. You look up to see she is staring at you.
What?
Your voice catches. You can't seem to remember how to speak.
Captain, it's okay. Everything will be okay.
She smiles and places a small stone in your hand. Time ceases to exist. You are surrounded by an immense presence that threatens to overwhelm your senses. Pieces of your life flash before your eyes. Your father teaching you how to string a bow, fishing for striped fish through a hole in the lake ice, laying in the loft as mother's stories fill your head with wonder each night. You also see darker things, stealing a chicken from Brother Fenn's yard, bloodying Carl's nose in a childhood fight, the terror of your first battle, the face of the first soldier you ever killed, just a boy whimpering for his life as you struck, again and again, trying to silence him. You look up and see a vast darkness stretching out before you. Tenors. It rolls over you like a fog, burying you in shame and regret. Suddenly, a voice calls out to you from beyond the chaos. You turn to the voice, and the darkness is shattered. You breathe in, out, and everything is okay. When you finally open your eyes, your guards are all around you. Pavel, Yana, Catherine, Yuri, Vera, Karzin. You look at each of them and see that you are all something more now.
Stonebound.
The word comes to you again. In the back of your mind, the voice is still there, speaking to you, guiding you. You sense that it is calling you to a valley, the Valley of Lux.
Guards!
Your voice is odd in your own ears.
I know not what is happening, but I know that nothing will be the same again.
Your words seem to break some strange spell, and time resumes.
I can see that you all have experienced something like what I have. While we have been fighting our petty wars, a great darkness has come upon us unseen.
Your guards are silent, no doubt reliving their own experience with the enveloping shadow.
But fear not, for there is a mighty presence who guides us now.
At this, your fellow Stonebound look up hopefully, and there are even a few smiles.
We can all hear the voice calling us to the valley, and I wish to go. But I feel it is my duty as captain to warn the king of what is coming.
You continue before there can be any objection.
Karzin, you are the most experienced guard here. I want you to lead everyone to the valley, while I travel to Silni. If I can make the king see the truth, we can strike a mighty blow against the shadow.
Karzin looks at you intently.
Captain, I will do my best, but I can't help thinking you're making a mistake by trying to convince the king.
Perhaps, but I owe it to the people of Isofar to try. They must know that the Stonebound are real. When I'm done, I will meet you all in the valley.
You give one last look to your guards, your fellow Stonebound, before stepping on the road to Silni.
Awesome.
All right. So we are now moving on our game board. So as Chapter 1, Part 1 continues, we have this thing called the narrative chip. So it's just a chip, has a little story on it, indicating a story will happen when you land on the chip. It is going to go on node 32, which is right here. So we're just going to put it a little bit off so you can kind of see where 32 is. We are going to move Grigory up to 30.
Okay.
And follow the instructions for the exploration phase. So what that means is we have this navy blue bag. You're going to draw a chip. If it is a skull chip, you'll have a battle. If it is not a skull chip, we have some other things that could happen.
Oh,
I literally called it.
Nice. All right. So you have some options when you draw that compass chip. Is it on our reference? Might be on the reference for you over there. So what you can do, if I remember correctly, is you can choose to choose one of the enemies to fight if you wish, any single one you want, ignoring ambushes. Or we have over to the side these field event cards where we would place a cube on them. Once there's 3 on one of these, you essentially get a little side quest.
It is not. So you have to read out of the book.
Okay, I can do that. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll find real quick here for you. This is a tutorial. It's very simple. That's the battle phase.
Are the rules you have to make grunts when you move the piece?
It is. Absolutely.
It's the D&D aspect of the game.
You have.
Also, thank you for joining, Eric.
Hey, Eric, what's going on? Okay, so tell me what you put in. Good.
It was on this, whatever page was on this one.
Yeah, there's
the steps.
Exploration continue. So yeah, there's one here. It's exploration.
That's right. These bullet points right here.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
So when you draw the compass, you can choose to continue exploring without having to enter any kind of battle event. You can choose one of the battles from the node on the enemy index book, ignoring any kind of ambushes, even on the blue nodes. So the reason why they specified is because blue nodes are always ambushes.
Yep.
Or you can draw a field event card, which is that card I just showed you. So for the field event cards, you only draw one if there's 3 cubes on it. If there aren't 3 cubes on the card, like I just showed, there's 3 spots. You'll instead put a cube on the card, so that way you'll ultimately be able to access a field event. So let's throw a cube on. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll help for chapter 2.
So we take a purple cube. So we're going to take one of those.
Yep.
And it goes on to, I'm on what, node 29? 30. So that's going to be on the grassland.
All right. So once completed, move Grigory to node 31 and repeat.
And
because it is a yellow node as well.
Every time you draw the a chip from the bag, that's my bag. That's the wrong bag that I'm drawing from. Where did I put it? Down here. Every time you draw a chip from the bag, it does go back in. So,
and we'll get more chips, obviously, as the game progresses.
Of course, the 3. Damn.
All right.
Always drawn the 3 skulls.
So node 30, 3 skulls is a mountain bear. So the way this is going to work now is I come over here. We find the mountain bear.
Shift these guys down a bit so that way it's not covered by your camera. That works for you.
All right. So mountain bear is this enemy right here. So we'll have some identifiers here. We'll cover that in a moment. Let me just quickly give these a shuffle. All right. So on the bottom of the mountain bear, it says we take a red health cube. We place it on the 10 and one on the 2. It's a total of 12. He is going to get 2 AP. That'll go in the ready section here. He is going to have 1 defense. And he is going to have 3 attack power.
Oh, God, I kept running into this stupid thing last time.
And the way this will work, very easy for battling, is if it's ambush, I would draw as the enemy. I would draw first, play the card, do whatever the card says based on the AP available, and then continue until I have no AP left or there's no card effects left, and then it would go to the player. If it's not an ambush, which this is not, Nick would go first. He's going to explain how he's going to do his battle steps. And then it would go to the enemy.
And we have these orientated sideways like this because there are 4 boards that we have out, which you'll see on the larger view, which I guess we might as well go to now as we start to play here, right?
Yep.
Boom. So because these 2 are in the front of the pack, if you think about like old school RPGs, you had like the front and the back. You can only hit the back individuals once you finish the front individuals. So a lot of our battles will just be kind of in this front range to begin with. But this was not an ambush, right?
This is not an ambush.
Okay.
So, and then for the tutorial only, I will zoom into this board when I do the first draw so you can see what the card looks like. Yes. And we'll zoom into his as well as he calls out what he's going to do. But in our main gameplay, when Chapter 2 starts, we're going to kind of leave this view unless there's something very specific we want to point out.
Yes, indeedy. All right. So I get to draw from my chip bag chips equal to the number of AP that I have. And I have to draw that many black chips specifically. And I have 2 AP.
You're drawing onto that board, right?
Yeah. So, first up, I have a sword. And next, I have 2 swords. All right. So, now, with this sword and these 2 swords, I can do a couple things. So you have a cost required on each card here. So you can see here I need a shield. Here I need a sword and a shield. Here I need a sword. Additionally, on the right side here, you can see I need 1 gray AP cube, and that's for each of these. That means I need to spend a shield and a gray AP cube to use this guard ability. On my other board, if you want to come over and show them this, my Captain's Blade requires me to use 1 sword to use this main ability for the Captain's Blade to attack. And whenever attacking, you'll go by your attack value, which is -3, plus any modifiers from the cards or tokens that you may have. So these 2 swords that I have here, I can actually exchange a 2 for 1. So any 2 swords could be used as 1 shield, or vice versa. Any 2 shields could be used as 1 sword. What you can't do is you cannot split these swords up. Like I can't use one of these swords here and one of the swords on a different card. Doesn't work like that. So now I have to decide, okay, what do I want to do? The Mountain Bear has a heavy attack. The defense isn't amazing. So I have my guard ability, which I could use this to activate guard, which can add to that. I could go in and do feint, which would add a -1 to an enemy, which next time I'd be able to hurt him. Or I can do a chain ability. Ooh, I can actually chain this time around. I might do that. I might prep by chaining. So I think I'm going to go with the guard ability first. So I'm going to use this as my 2 shields. So I have to use an AP. So I'm going to scoot this AP down 1 slot. And so what this does, while active, I'll get +1 to my shields. And I add 1 green shield to my bag. So that happens immediately. So this green shield is going to go into my draw bag. Boom. And now I'm going to use my sword on advance. So it costs me an AP as well. And then I add a green sword to Grigory's bag. But there is more. His chain ability means if I use a move before this one, I can use his secondary action. Each of the guards have a unique special ability. So that means I'm going to add another green sword to my draw bag. Those greens are good because when you draw any other color other than black, unless it's a special chip like a red one that makes you stop, you continue drawing chips. So if I draw those 2 swords, I keep on drawing chips, means I can really do some damage. Okay, and now I'm going to use my cross slash to attack all enemies for +1, which means it would be 3 + 1 is 4. So I'm attacking the bear for 4.
Okay, so for the bear, he has 1 defense, so he'll take off 1, so he loses 3. So this would go down to 9 total health.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Cool,
Perfect.
Cool.
So onto the bear's phase, because Nick has used all his available AP. We just pick up
my AP refreshes now at the end of my phase. Good deal.
Okay. Draw a card. So you really read this top to bottom. Highest highest health and then aggro. So what that means is if I was, let's say the bear was fighting both Nick and I, whoever's the highest health would get targeted first. If we're both the same, whoever has the aggro chip would go to whoever most recently attacked the bear, which right now is only Grigory. So everything is going to be on Grigory right now.
Yep.
So what first he's going to do is barge. So he's going to spend 1 AP, discard all shield tokens from target's cards.
Technically, that's the guard token. Even though it's not a shield token, it's being used as such. So it is discarded. So that means now that my guard ability is no longer active, which means I don't get that +1 bump. I still get to keep the perk from having activated that before the other one in the previous round, but now that guard ability won't help me.
Yep. Next, we are going to do the attack target. So impact, spend 1 AP, get +1 attack. So I'm attacking for 4 into Grigory.
Okay, my defense is 2. Do you want to show them my board? Sorry about that. So my defense is 2 here, which means I'm going to take 2 damage.
Yep. So now it says end turn. I've used all the AP I have available anyway. So we slide those APs back into the ready. It'll go back to Nick, where he is going to reset some cards on his game board.
Yep. So I have to discard all chips that were up there, down on my discard pile. Any cards that I use for Grigory automatically flip over. So guard, while I didn't get to use it, I did try to. That is going to flip over to take cover, and advance is going to flip over to critical strike. My gem from Cross Slash will now move down into my exhausted section here, which is the rightmost hole for the gems. I cannot use Cross Slash this turn. It has to refresh. But now I have to draw 2 from my bag up to my AP limit again, which is 2. So here we go. So we got shield, 1 black. Give me green. There we go. So because that is a green chip, not a black one, I get to continue drawing. Just like that as well. Let's mess him up.
Only in this tutorial.
Oh, and only this part of the tutorial. Okay, so 2 swords and 3 shields. I am in a great spot. So, let's see here over here. So for 2 swords, attack 1 enemy for +2. That's great. Draw 2 chips from Grigory's of any color from Grigory's bag, which means I then would be able to continue to use. Let's say that was the chain. But I can't chain that right now because I don't have enough AP to do so. But there's a way for me to get that. So if I can use feint and then take cover afterwards, then I can gain that green AP, which stays with me this entire battle, which is a way that I could get. I'd be able to draw 3 chips, which is probably a smart move. So can I do that? I need 1 of you and 1 of you. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'll use an AP. Awesome. So I'm going to add 1 minus 1 defense. Perfect. To the enemy. Boom. So that means his defense is effectively 0 when I attack him, which is great. Now I'm going to use...
And that'll only stay in for this phase of it. This won't stay for the whole battle.
Right.
This
Once my turn starts again, it'll be discarded.
Yep.
Yep. And then I'm going to use 2 shields and an AP to activate Take Cover. So that means my defense is going to be +2, provided he doesn't remove the shields again. But I get this additional AP right now, which I won't be able to use on any of these, but I can use my last sword for my Captain's Blade to attack him. So that's going to be an attack worth 3. And you have no defense.
Yep. So I take 3, so 9, down to 6. Welcome in some kind of musical.
Hey, what's going on?
2 swords and 3 shields. Great name for a band. I like it.
There you go. That is, yeah.
It's a fun band name.
2 swords and 3 shields. It sounds like, for whatever reason, it sounds gender specific in a weird way. Like 2 swords and 3 shields.
I was thinking like 2 main singers,
2
3
men and 3 women.
I was thinking 2 main singers, like 3 guitarists. I don't know.
Maybe. I have no idea. I mean, the women could be guitarists. Why not?
The Hex Girls.
Yeah. They can shred.
That was great. I wish they were a real band.
Okay. So now all this again will stay here. My AP refreshes, but all the other chips will stay put until my next turn starts again.
Yep. So now we're going to go back to the bear. And again, the bear, this will stay here until the next turn starts for Nick.
And a word of note for you as well. You can always look at your bag to see what you have left in there. Obviously, you can't look when you're pulling, but you can look at them. Like right now, I'm looking at 2 swords in there, just so I know. And obviously, you shake it up. Because that can help you determine if I'm going to do what I'm going to do on my next turn, which I'll explain when I get to it.
Yep. So I flip my next card. Choose target, all enemies. There's only Grigory right now. Attack targets, Bloody Frenzy. So I'm going to use both AP.
Oh, thank God I had that.
Attack with a +1.
Okay.
So right now my attack is 3, so it's going to attack with a 4. So we'll go over to Nick's board and see how that starts.
I am so happy that I used Take Cover because I have +2 to my defense, which is also 4. No damage.
Yeah, so that comes back to this effect. So if it dealt damage, I would have an extra effect. Unfortunately, it did not deal damage. He got lucky. So end turn. So this refreshes.
Strategic.
That was the luck that you drew all those chips.
I know it's just strategy. I put them all in there to better my chances. Come on, what are we talking about?
Back to him.
Okay, so all the chips that I had will go into the discard. That red chip came off from Steve's enemy. Again, anything that I used is going to flip. So Take Cover flips back over to the guard side. Critical Strike did not get used. Feint did, though. So that flips over to the preparation side. My Cross Slash is now available for use again, but I have a conundrum. I know I have 2 chips in here. I have enough AP to draw 3. So whenever you run out of chips, on your turn, you'll automatically put these back in your bag. But if you want to do so ahead of time, you can take 1 damage, which I will. so lose 1 HP, to put all your chips, except for the green ones, those green ones actually go, are gone, I believe. Those are back in your bag. The green ones are gone now once they're used. So those actually don't go to your discard. So those I don't have anymore, which is fine. They serve their purpose. Okay, but now I have enough chips in here where I can draw 3 of them. They're all black, so it's going to be only whatever 3 I draw. And that'll help me with whatever those go use. So we got 1 sword. Give me double sword. Give me the double sword. That's a shield. Give me the double sword.
Nope, ain't gonna do it.
Give me double sword.
Ain't gonna do it.
Double sword. All right. That was lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my 3. And I have 3 AP. So that means I can use critical strike. And I'm going to. So 2 AP get used. My 2 swords get used. So I'm attacking an enemy for... actually, hold on. Let me think this through. No, sorry. Doing this in a different order. I'm going to do guard first.
+1.
Am I doing guard? Oh, that +1's to me. Yeah, because I wanted to change so I could do the draw 2 chips. That's what I'm doing. So I'm doing guard first. So for 1 AP. So I get +1 to my defense. I add a green shield to my bag immediately. Now I will do critical strike. So attack 1 enemy for +2. So that means I'm attacking you for 5. So it's 3 +3.
Yep. So I still I have my 1 back now.
Yep.
So I take 4 damage down to 2.
It's down to 2. Awesome. The chain ability, I get to draw 2 chips from Grigory's bag. And this just means at any time. So if I draw the green one, it doesn't mean I continue drawing like normal. There's 1. And there's 2. All right. So now I have these that I can also use. I don't have any AP left, though. That is the only thing here. So that was...
Who's your Captain's Blade cost AP?
No, but I can attack with the Captain's Blade and everything else. But I mean, like in general, that would have been a waste because you would really want to do that if you had more abilities to use. Whatever. Demonstrated how it could be done. So I'm going to use my Captain's Blade to attack you for 3.
And that...
Yep. So another reason why that was potentially a waste to do and wasn't very smart is because this green chip is now gone. If I didn't pull this green chip from my bag, it would stay in there. Any chips you don't pull out of your bag during a battle, stay there until the next one. So that was stupid.
Yep. So now, as the Mountain Bear has been defeated, I will collect all of the Mountain Bear cards. So we take these, we take the actual Mountain Bear card, and it will go back into the stack over here. We have all of the monster everything off screen. We don't need to show all that. These cubes, let's go back into the supply for now until we have another enemy battle.
And then same with my green one. My green AP that I gained is no longer part of my stuff. All of the cards that you have would flip back to their primary sides as well.
Yep.
So preparation will flip back to feint. Critical will flip back to advance. These are usually a lot easier to get out of these little like pockets they have them in because they're in sleeves. It gets caught on stuff. So
now we go back to our game board over here, and we continue progressing.
And where to note, you do not heal after each battle.
Correct. You do have a health potion. So Nick has a health potion. If you wanted to use it, you can use it at any point in time. It's just using an item.
It has to be on your person, though.
Yes. Yeah, you can't have...
Or it has to be...
On your turn.
On your...
Not on the enemy's turn.
In the exploration phase, items have to be in your satchels to be able to be used. During the battle, they have to be in your item slots to be able to be used.
Yeah.
During battle, you can exhaust, I think it's 1 AP to switch items between your satchel and your item thing. We'll double check.
I think it's after. So when the battle starts, you get like an initial free one, I believe. So you get like an equip phase.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we'll check that.
Yeah, we'll double check. But either way, it costs AP to switch between during battle. Exploration-wise, it doesn't cost anything.
Oh, that's okay. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So on this game board now, we were on node 31. Grigory is going to continue trotting down the yellow brick road onto node 32.
Does that actually next part of the...
It does.
Alrighty, here we go.
No, it doesn't.
No?
Not yet. Momentarily, but...
Oh, okay. So 32?
32. He hits.
Run through the thing. Yeah.
He hits this little token. That token indicates we are going to have a narrative, which we'll get to in a moment, but 32, as you can see here, is an orange node. Orange, as you can see kind of on the map, are entry points to cities. So he is actually going to be going into Silney. That requires us to bring Silney onto the map.
So we'll just put it right over here.
So you are going to start at Seer's Gate.
Put it right there. Boom. We are right there, right?
Yep. So this is the mini map. So obviously a lot of campaign games do a little differently, but this one just has a little mini map that comes up onto the board, and boom, it shows you what's in the city. Now we are going to go to a 1.2.
All right. Go. More story.
You round the final bend in the road and see the walls of Silney standing before you, cradling the city beneath the sheer face of Mount Ural. You never cared much for the bustle of city life, preferring the company of a few good soldiers and the peace of the wilderness. Still, it has been a long day, and a soft pillow beneath your head would be most welcome. But first, the king.
Who goes there?
The familiar face peering down at you from the wall is wearing a lopsided grin.
You know exactly who it is, Alek. With you guarding the wall, I'm surprised Fulmund hasn't already taken the city.
It's good to have you back, Captain. Open the gates!
There is a slight pause before the Seer's Gate cracks open, and then swings in with a great groaning of timbers. When you step through the gate, Alek is there to meet you.
Where to, Captain? The barracks or the Raven's Beak?
Neither, I'm afraid. I must speak to the king immediately.
The smile drops from Alek's face.
So you came upon trouble on your patrol then?
Yes, trouble and something else.
You suddenly feel self-conscious about being stonebound. You determine not to say anything until the king is notified.
I see. Keep your secrets then. Let's get you to the king.
So now, as you can see on the city map over here, which you're still at, is Grigory is going to go talk to the king in Castle Strazh. So he's going to move throughout the city to get to the castle.
All right.
Yep. And we're going to continue into his discussion.
After passing through the chaotic city streets, you see Castle Strazh rising above the inner walls. Alek escorts you through the inner gate before passing you off to a member of the King's Guard.
Farewell, Captain. If you get the chance, stop by the barracks before you leave the city. I know the guard would love to see you.
Thank you, Alek. I'll be sure to do that when I'm done here. Make sure to keep your eyes sharp on that wall.
You return Alek's salute and turn to ascend the steps to the Great Hall. Two more of the King's Guard pull open the hall doors, and you are greeted by the booming voice of King Karst.
Grigory, my faithful companion, I'm glad to see you. But your early return does not bode well. Tell me, what have you encountered out on your patrol?
King Karst's frankness is often jarring to outsiders, but you know that the king doesn't suffer foolish pomp or idle pleasantries. It is often best to get straight to the point.
My king, we ambushed a band of Fulmund's soldiers in the mountain passes west of here. Judging by their brazen actions and the material they carried on them, my best guess is that they were stone hunters.
Stone hunters. King Joram has gone well and truly mad. He now sends good soldiers to their death on a fool's fancy.
My king, I know this sounds unlikely, but King Joram may not be as mad as we suspect. I have seen something that will change our understanding of the world.
You pause, screwing up your courage before uttering,
"The Stonebound are real."
King Karst locks his gaze with you before a new voice breaks the silence.
The Stonebound do not exist.
A cloaked shadow emerges from behind the throne.
Ah, greetings, Temnota. I was wondering if you would be skulking back there.
Such disrespect is unbecoming in one of your stature. I'd be more careful, especially after espousing such heresy.
The truth is not heresy.
Well then, show us the truth.
Right.
So we have a choice now, right?
Yes, we do. So the way this works is it's a choose your own adventure.
And in Foreteller, it has the options. And just for everyone watching as well, if you ever become interested in getting the game, just so you know, you don't have to have Foreteller for the game.
Yep, everything is right in this book.
Exactly. There's great artwork and everything. It's very well organized. Anyway.
It is. So we have a choice. We can either prove to Temnota that you are stonebound, so what she just accused you of not being, or we can go talk to the king privately.
Do we want to let them choose?
Sure. So we have a few viewers on. I don't know exactly who's on right now, but out of the viewers, do we want to speak to the king, or do you want us to prove to this lady that we are better than she thinks we are?
We'll give you a second here.
We'll take a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. We've had some other ones I've listened to. Or so the early, like, what was it? The version, unfortunately, the early version of Madara's like narration.
Oh yeah,
was not good.
No.
Like, this is just like so far above it for like everything.
When I started listening to this, I wish the generic like narrator was Sean Bean, because he narrates Civ 6.
Yeah.
And he does such a good job, just the emphasis on like how like important what he's saying is. Which I'm interested in Civ 7. Who's narrating? I need to start watching some videos now, because now they have more content out, because it comes out in February.
Nice.
To be like, what changes are happening? Like, what's the expectation?
I'm curious about the Civ board game that they have. I know they have one. Like, that's one I feel like that'd be interesting to at some point. We have a lot that are like it, but
yeah, I'll have to look into the Civ board game.
I do.
Hello.
How you doing? Good. It's good. We have after the tutorial. They were anyone's paying attention enough to give us a choice. No. All right. So we'll give you another minute here to make a choice. The first choice to come through is what we're gonna do. If not, we're gonna choose.
And this, let's put it over here for right now.
Yeah, the mics pick up this really well, which is nice. In the middle.
Looks so good.
Yeah.
Is my candle still going?
Oh, your candle was going? Oh, maybe. Is it over here? Whatever.
All right.
Don't worry about it. I'll make sure it's.
I can't smell the house burning down, so.
Yeah.
Hi. See if you guys are doing okay.
We are doing good.
Thank you. Thanks, Jen. Bombastic, everybody.
Audacious.
All right, no choices?
No.
Okay, so we did one last time. Do you want to do the other one?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Nice.
So chapter 1.4. All
right, so what is that choice? Prove to Temnota that you are stonebound.
Wait, hold on. Before you press that button. Is that what we did last? No, it's not.
No, we didn't. No,
we did that one. Yeah. All right, here we go.
You hold your sword aloft, and it emits a faint glow. It seems to gather in the shadows from the room and absorb them into the sword. As the shadows disappear, the sword grows brighter.
Simple tricks for fools,
sneers Temnota, but you can see that she is visibly shaken.
You make a mockery of our way of life, and will bring ruin on us all. Sire, you know that King Joram will bring all-out war to us if he even suspects that we have found this power.
King Karst sits stunned on his throne. He stares at you as if seeing you for the first time.
Who are you?
Temnota raises her voice again.
Sire, we cannot afford to go to war over one delusional captain. Captain Grigory has proved his heresy by his own actions. To claim there is a power other than that given to us by Uvadet is blasphemy worthy of death.
As Temnota speaks, the sunlight streaming in through the windows dims as if a cloud has passed in front of the sun. King Karst stirs slightly, but his eyes also seem clouded over. He finally lifts his gaze and speaks to you.
You must leave these lands.
Sire, this isn't you. Temnota has poisoned your mind.
That's enough from you. Guards, you heard the king. Captain Grigory is hereby banished from Isofar. Take him away!
The king's guard steps in to escort you out of the hall, but just before you leave, King Karst seems to recover slightly.
You may take any provisions you need from Fort Strazh.
Temnota's eyes widen slightly before she narrows her gaze to give you a withering stare.
Be safe, Captain Grigory.
Hilarious. She just got exiled.
Whatever.
So we are now going to Rhinoc Square. So we are going to take the cube, not cube, sorry. We're going to take the tile token here that is the narrative, and we're going to go to Rhinoc Square, which should be in the corner. Nope.
It's in the middle section, isn't it?
Right. Oh, the one I couldn't see because the person was like right in the view. I was like, it's definitely here. I remember it. And you're going to move with it. We are now going to go into chapter 1.6. It's going to give us some little intro, and then we're going to have a battle. Woo!
You pass through the streets of Silni in a daze. There is no doubt that Temnota and the Circle of Seers have been thoroughly corrupted by Tenebris. Your heart aches for King Karst, but you can only hope he can resist Temnota. Perhaps you can rally support from the guards at Fort Strazh. Maybe there are some there who would listen to their old captain, even if he did claim to be stonebound. Lost in your thoughts, you realize you've wandered into Rhinoc Square, the bustling center of Silni. The crowd is thick and noisy, as merchants call out to potential customers, and people weave around the heavy carts rumbling along their routes between warehouse and stall. Out of the corner of your eye, you happen to catch a glint of steel. You instinctively raise your arm to block the blade, but the attacker scores a small hit on your arm. Temnota certainly didn't waste any time.
Grigory gets hit in the arm and loses 1 HP.
Which it says fight.
Yeah, I know, but you don't have to press that. Grigory gets hit in the arm and loses 1
Got
HP.
it. Down to 16.
We are now going to begin the battle with the assassin.
All right.
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
I'm just putting it up. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Because then it'll tell you.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Where it lost.
So
But it looks like
that.
there's a little intro for the beginning of the fight.
Oh, interesting. That's not in here.
It says C1. Chapter 1 fight 1.6.
It's not in here. I don't know what that's going to be.
Oh, it's just music for the fight. That's right. They have soundtrack music.
Okay, we don't need that.
No. So they do a fun thing where like they give you some soundtrack music for the fight if you want to have that in the background, but because we're talking,
Yeah.
we're not gonna do
So,
that.
for the fight, we're already in the prep review. We have the Seers Assassin. It is now a 2-star.
Ooh,
So the Seers Assassin gets a 15 health to start.
Okay.
They will get 2 defense and 3 attack. And they will not get 1, not 2, but 3 AP.
Yikes.
To start. We have a deck of 8 cards here. We'll give a quick shuffle.
And it's not an ambush or anything, right?
It is not.
Okay.
Whew. He already ambushed you, and you took a health hit, technically, I guess we'll call that.
Yeah.
So we'll shuffle this deck, place it down. So
And
we'll go over to Nick, and
I'm-
he will draw his...
There we go.
Thanks.
I'm starting off with 16 health. Again, I have 3 attack.
before you draw,
2 defense.
just a
Yep.
quick call out. So the way this is set up, and we experienced this week, play tested, is we'll do the battle. If Grigory loses, it would reset and then you would do the battle again and again and again until you succeed.
Because this is the tutorial. That's
because it's the tutorial.
Yeah.
For ease, if he does lose, we'll kind of just continue on. And then if you are victorious, then there's a section here in what happens if you're victorious.
Yep. Normally in the main game, if you die, your equipment and other items will drop on the node where you died. It's kind of Dark Souls-esque. You have to go and get it to recover those. If you die before getting back there, they're gone.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Drawing 2, 1, 2. Okay. I like that start. So I'm definitely going to start the same way that I did last time. So I am going to do 1 AP, and I'm going to do guard to start. So that's going to add this green guy to my bag, and it gives me +1 defense. Then I'm going to use the other AP, and I'm going to do advance, which will give me not 1, but 2 green chips because of the chain ability for the green sword to my bag. And then I'm going to start off by using cross slash, and let's cause some damage. So 4. So 3 + 1 is 4. I'm attacking.
So attack with 4. I have 2 defense, so I'll take 2 hits.
That's
down to
fine.
13.
Good start for me. Okay.
All right. So Seer's Assassin. Wow, Seer's Assassin. The Seer's Assassin, first card. Obviously, he is the aggro again. He's the only one fighting.
Yep.
So we're going to attack target with a Viper Strike.
Oh, god damn.
Spends 2. Attacks with a +2. So attacking with 5.
Okay, my defense right now, because of the +1, is 3, so you hit me for 2.
Okay, so good start. If attack deals damage, add 1.
Looks like it's poison.
I think so.
Yep.
Add 1 green poison to target's bag. And we will call out what that means when he draws it. I believe it is on... Yep, here it is. So when it's added, when drawn, the target immediately loses 1 HP.
It's what's the border around it?
A black. Or no, purple, sorry.
Purple? Okay, that's what I was wondering. Sorry guys, trying to find... There it is. So this is being added to my bag. Whenever it's drawn, I immediately take 1 damage, it says? Yep.
Additionally, we continue down. Tonic. We're going to spend 1, heal 2.
Damn it.
And draw a card.
Damn.
And he's lucky I'm out of HP.
Yep, so you can't do any of that.
Oh, actually, hold on a second. Read the card down. No, we can do some of it. So attack target I cannot do. I don't have HP. Swiftness I can do. 0 HP, gain a green. Because it's not an if-then statement. You just follow it down.
Swiftness, so if you have 0 of these, you gain 1 green. If you have 0 AP.
Yep.
God damn.
So we gain 1. It's available, but when we end turn, so this will refresh. This card is now done. And now we move back over here.
All right, so these will get discarded. Guard gets flipped, and
you might lose this.
Advance gets flipped. We shall definitely see this comes down to exhausted. Okay. So now I'm drawing 2. 1 hit. Amazing.
Hilarious.
1. Okay, good. And 2. Okay. So I have 2 shields and a sword. So I can do... So I have that. And... That doesn't help me though right now, because I can't do the chain ability for it. I could do this, but would that do anything for me? I'm going to use both my AP right now. So that's not going to be helpful. So I could do you, which adds -1 to you. But then I just have the 1 shield left. Okay. So I think I need to use the 2 shields here and 1 AP, which is going to give me +2 to my defense, which will definitely help my next time. Unfortunately, the chain ability I won't be able to use because there's no way for me to chain anything right now. So then the other one is just going to be used for my Captain's Blade to attack you for 3.
Okay. 2 defense. Boom, boom. So I lose 1.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Now, next card here for the Assassin. Choose target. And then this one, again, doesn't matter because there's only 1 target. Attack target. Dash. We're going to spend 2 to dash. Discard 2 random chips from target's bag.
Okay.
Which doesn't even matter. Yeah. Oh, I guess.
Well, if it's the green, then it's gone.
Like that.
Yep.
Opportunistic. Spend 1, draw 1 card. We're going to continue down. Attack target, disrupting dagger. Spend 1.
Oh, you never attacked me.
You're right. I didn't. I just read the effect. So attack for +1.
So your attack is 4. My defense is 4, so no damage.
Okay. Now, last one. Disrupting dagger. 1 cube. Attack for +1.
So no damage.
Discard 2 sword chips from the target's bag.
Do I have any more? Or the last 2 chips? Both swords. The other green one's gone as well.
Swiftness. 0 things. Gain a green cube.
Okay.
And then these reset.
So that's okay because so obviously this I'll get rid of. The green one goes away, the purple one goes away. But because I have no chips in my bag, everything goes back into my bag right now. I don't have to spend an HP to do it. So
but he lost all the green.
I did lose all the green. I lost all those things I did to help myself, which is terrible. I used take cover, so that flips back over to the other side. I can get you out of there. Boop. I can use my cross slash now. Okay, so here we go. I still have 13 health. I'm okay. Neither of us have really budged on the health. 1 sword, 2 swords. Okay. So I could attack. I could do my critical strike, which could get me another sword. Or you know what? I can't do it. It won't chain that, so I can't do the chain. Man.
The attacks for +2 though.
Yeah, I know. Attacks +2, or I could give myself to prevent damage next time and get a green chip into my bag, which could help for next time. Attack +2 would mean 5 against your 2, so it hurts you for 3. And then I would also use my cross slash, which would 4 hurts you for 2 more. And it would flip that back over, which allows me next time to chain guard in. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, and 2. So I'm going to attack an enemy for +2, which is 5.
Okay, so I lose 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then I'm going to use my cross slash, which attacks all enemies for +1, so 4.
So this goes down to 9 now.
Okay. And that is my turn.
All right. The assassin is angry. He is going to come out with attack target, spend 3, ending below, attack with +4. So I'm attacking for 7.
7 minus 2 is 5. So 13 down to 8.
And that ends the turn. Even though I have AP available, there's nothing else on this card, so I can't do anything else.
Okay. Not going to use my health potion yet. Okay, so those are discarded. This gets flipped over.
And that gets dumped.
And that goes down to... Boop. So shield. Shield. Damn. 2 shields. Damn. So I could use 1 shield for guard. I could use 2 shields to do advance. I could also use 2 shields to attack again with my captain's blade, which at least push you down by an additional 1. I think I'm going to use a shield for guard and an AP there.
Okay.
So that's going to add 1 green shield chip to my bag, and I'll get +1 shield on my next turn. And that is all I can do, all I'm going to do.
Over here. Next card up. Viper Strike. Spend 2. Attack for +2. So attacking for 4.
Okay, my defense is 3, so I take 1.
If attack deals damage, add a poison.
Got it. Poison in the bag.
Spend 1. Tonic. Heal 2. So I go up to 11.
Man.
And draw a card.
Terrible.
Attack target. Spend 2. Attack for +1.
Okay, so your attack is what?
4.
4. My defense is 3, so I have 1.
And then discard 2 random chips from the target's bag. So this could help you.
That's good. Yeah. Gone. I drew the thing.
Yep.
And the next one, this could hurt me.
Yep. It did. Yeah. Trade-off. All right. Opportunistic, I don't have a last AP, so these get refreshed, and I am complete.
All right. All my stuff goes to the discard. Guard is going to flip over. Cross slash is now ready. I have in my bag here. Okay, I have all swords in my bag. I'm going to definitely be drawing both of those, which is going to be 3 swords. I'll definitely be able to use, I could use feint, or I could use advance. Captain's blade. So those 2 together would be feint. I'm trying to figure out if I should take a health hit. No, I'm going to take a health hit. All right, I'm going to draw those 2. 1, 2. All right. Ooh. I'm going to do this.
Okay.
We're going to do advance to start.
Add a green.
Oh, I can't do that one. Damn. Need 2 shields. Ah! Hate you. Hate you so much.
This is going to be how all of Madara is tonight with our off-stream gang.
Yeah, right? Okay, I think I'm going to do this then. I'm going to go with feint. So I'm using the 2 swords as my shield. 1 sword, 1 AP. So you get a -1
defense.
to your defense. I'm going to use my cross slash, which is going to attack you for a total of 4.
So for that, because I'm -1 on my defense, I have 1, so I'll lose 3.
Yep.
So 11 down to 8.
All right, take it. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Seer's Assassin, last card, and we'll have to shuffle this deck.
Yep.
Attack target, Acidic Blade, 1 AP. Attack for +1.
Okay.
So I'll be attacking for 4.
So I take 2.
Okay.
Nice.
Add 2 poison to the target's bag. And then that finalizes mine because that is end turn. So we'll move to Nick. I'll shuffle this up.
All these go back to my bag.
I lose this.
Exhausted. Feint flips over.
I don't know what the... Oh, because cross slash. Okay.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to use my potion to heal for 5. So from 4 to 9. There's 1 damage.
There's 2. Oh, no.
I'd be so pissed. Okay, so same situation as last time. 1, 2. Okay. So we have preparation, which I could do. Adds Grigory's bag. I could do advance. Man. All right, I think I'm going to go with advance. Take an additional sword into the bag. And then I'm going to attack you with my captain's blade, so 3.
So I take 1.
Yep.
Down to 7.
Okay.
All right. Shuffle deck. Viper Strike. Pay 2. Attack for +2. So attacking for 4.
-2 is 2. Down to 6.
Yeah. If attack deals damage, add a poison to the bag.
Sounds about right.
Next is Tonic. So we use 1 of these for Tonic. Heal 2.
To 9.
Draw a card.
Keeping you below 10. Fine with me.
Disrupting Dagger. Pay 1. Attack for +1. So I'll be attacking for 4.
So down to 4.
And discard 2 sword chips from the target's bag. You have to look 2 swords specifically. And then swiftness, I don't get on my end because I do not have 0 available to gain another AP. All right, over to you.
Discarded. Poison goes over here. Boom. Advance flips over. And cross slash is ready. Okay. Damn. Shield. Poison.
Down to 3.
Sword. There's another poison. I dodged it. Okay. 2 shields and a sword. So 2 shields. Could do that. Can I do anything with 1 sword? No. So that keeper's not gonna help. Damn it. Could do this, which would attack you for 2. Plus 2, which would be 5. That'd be
3.
You, so 3 would hit you down by, then that. That could do. Which doesn't do any damage. I have to. I'm gonna die regardless. This gives me plus 2, but that'd be pretty much a whole turn. I could also attack you twice though. So probably what's smarter is doing that. Okay. So take cover. 1, 2, with an AP. So that's gonna give me plus 2 to my defense. And I'm gonna use my other sword to attack you with my captain's blade. So 3. So it's for 1.
I lose 1 here, down to 8.
Cross slash. So that's going to be
2. So I lose
4 total.
2.
Yep.
6.
Okay.
All right. Can he survive 3 hits? All right.
You haven't hit me for more than 4, except for that 1 card. So as long as you don't draw that 1 card.
Attack target, plus 1 attack.
So nothing.
So nothing. Discard, and this is not an if damage. This is just discard 2 random chips. So this could benefit him.
Nice, because there's only 1 in there, which is that poison.
All right. Opportunistic, spend 1, draw a card. Acidic Blade, spend 1, attack for plus 1. Does
do
nothing,
damage.
but add 2 poison.
What? Even if you didn't do damage?
It doesn't say if damage. Like the others say, like, if damage dealt.
No, I know. I get it.
Yeah. And then end turn.
Damn. Well,
he might just kill.
Well, so here's a conundrum that I'm in right now, right? So these are all discarded, right?
Oh, means all you have is poison.
This is discarded. So all I have is poison there. So I have to take 1 damage so I don't take 2 damage automatically.
Yep.
So I have to take the 1. I use this one, right? 2 covers.
Yep.
Over.
So if he pools the 2 poisons, he just yeets himself. He Juliet's himself.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't kill me now. Don't kill me now. Save for 1 more turn. Okay. So this could be used for that. Or it could be used for this. Yeah, I have to just... Because that's going to hit you for 3. 1, 2, 3. This will hit you for 1. God, I'm going to survive that. Where this could help me not die for 1 more turn. Because I'm not going to kill you by doing that right now.
Nope.
So I think I need to do the smart thing. I need to shield. Add 1 of these to the bag to prevent myself from drawing the other poison. And then you are going to be to attack you.
So I lose 1.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So 5 health here. Nick has 2. And he has 3 defense for this turn.
Yep. Okay.
Dash. Use 2. Plus 1. So I'm attacking for 4. 1 damage. Randomly discard 2 chips from the bag. He wants 2 purple.
There's 1 purple.
Statistically beneficial.
Boom.
And green sword. I heard green shield.
No.
Normal shield.
Not
Okay.
green, which is good, not green.
Opportunistic, pay 1, draw another card.
Damn it. Dead.
And, yep, pay 1 to attack with +1, which is 10 with 4. Dead.
Dead.
All right. So this would continue. Like, he would reset to 20. We'd continue all over again. We will save everyone the time of that because this is just the tutorial. When we actually start Chapter 2, we will play legit. So we'll reset his health to 15. All of the chips inside the bag will only be the black chips.
20 is my health, not 15.
Or 20, sorry, my bad.
Yep.
So we'll clear off the Seer's Assassin. So to continue the story, specifically for the tutorial here, we'll act as if Nick completed this successfully and claimed victory to show you what would happen. And then we're almost towards the end of the tutorial.
Yep.
And then we'll continue through.
Yeah, that fight when you're trying to escape is difficult. Like, they expect you to use your health potion to try and survive, and you might. But that's why they say if you die, reset yourself to 20 and then go through. You'll most likely win the second time around because you start off ahead of the other person with health.
Yeah. Because the enemy would stay where they are. So for victory, we're going to assume that happened.
Yep, better ring.
You already have it? Cool.
Victory.
As the assassin slumps to the ground, a small panic erupts in the crowd around you. Before things get too out of hand, you slip into an alleyway and get lost in the many side streets of Silny. Before long, you reach the King's Gate. It seems that luck is with you, and the gate is still open. Word of the killing has not yet spread to the wall. You blend into the crowd and walk out of Silny, alive, but shaken.
All right, so 2 things will happen right now. So first off, with that, Nick will gain a goat skull mask. So once per turn, he can redraw a chip.
Oh, also on the back of that enemy card, there's probably Lux Essence and stuff we would gain.
There is.
Yeah, so we get that as well.
Oh, true.
Because technically we replenish every one.
So you'll get 10 Lux Essence, 10 Sil. I forgot to do that with the Mountain Bear earlier, so let's grab the Mountain Bear.
Did.
4 Lux Essence.
How much Lux Essence was for the...
So 14 total, 10 Sil. And we will gain... where is it? Enemy drop. So you'll gain Bear Pelt. And Bear Pelt here has a 2-side and a 1-side. Nope, that one just has a 2-side.
No, it has a 1-side. Right here. So on these,
yes, on the bottom.
On these, the number, so that's how many you have in your inventory. So 1 or 2. So
there's a 3 and 4.
If we get another Bear Pelt, we would just flip this over to show 2. Right now, during the beginning of the game, between the entire party, you can only have at max 4 of each type of item.
Yep.
There is. So these go into my satchel. Goat Skull Mask says once per turn, you may redraw 1 drawn chip. Interesting.
Yep.
Cool. And that's an accessory. So that goes into my accessory slot right here.
Yep. And now we are going back to the game board. As it explained in that little section, he has left Silny. So Silny will slide off the board. He was on 32. I'll take that. So he went through Silny. We are now exiting Silny. We are on 35. And we're going to head into a chapter 1.8, which now helps introduce a new character in a moment.
On 35 is where we go then?
Yep.
Okay. We didn't get any Sil for the bear, right? Just the Lux Essence and the Bear Pelt?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, so 1.8.
You walk along the road to Fort Strazh, pondering what your next move will be. Should you try to persuade the guard to join you? Join you for what? To march on Silny and kill Temnota? Overthrow the king? You are ashamed of the thought as it crosses your mind. The truth is, you have no idea what to do next. You stop walking and close your eyes. Maybe the voice can tell you something. You take a deep breath and clear your mind. But before anything can happen, the sound of footsteps approaching from behind grabs your attention.
Captain Grigory, sir?
You turn to see Alek standing before you at full attention.
Alek, what are you doing here? You should be guarding the wall.
My shift was over and I was in the barracks when the rumors started pouring in. Captain Grigory has been exiled. Captain Grigory was seen fleeing the city.
Alek stops as he notices the dirt and blood staining your clothes.
Did you get in a fight? Captain, what's going on?
You look Alek up and down and sigh.
The rumors are true.
You can see that Alek is bursting with questions, but he lets the silence stretch out.
It's a long story,
you finally say, turning back to the road. Alek catches up to you and matches your stride.
I think I may understand more than you think.
Alek carefully reaches into his belt purse and pulls out a glowing stone.
Alek, are you...
Stonebound,
he finishes.
How? When?
A few weeks ago, I heard the voice and I became stonebound. I had a vision of a great valley where other stonebound were gathering, but I felt the voice telling me to wait for something. And then I saw you.
Alek pauses, waiting for you to take the lead.
Alek, I'm not sure what to tell you. I tried to reason with King Karst, and I only managed to get myself exiled. I'm headed to Fort Strazh for supplies, but after that, I don't know where I'm headed.
Well, wherever it is, we'll go there together.
So now we have gathered our second character to play with us, who is Alek. So obviously we know we have Grigory and his board. We will now be flipping over to Alek. Oh, sorry, there we go. Alek. And I know this is upside down, but we'll just give the quick overview. So Alek will start very similar to Grigory. As Nick already did, he reset his health. He'll actually lose any negative chips in the bag if there were any, even if he was straight victorious. For Alek, I'm going to have 20 HP. I'm going to have 2 attack, 1 defense, and 2 AP. I will have my iron sword. Iron sword. The guard's tunic and a health potion. I will have the following chips in my bag. I will have 2 single swords, 1 single shield.
Here's the black bag you put somewhere.
Here we go. I blended into the... Right. I will additionally, if we go over here, I have 3 things here, as you can see. I have a crimson tonic, a cerulean elixir, and a golden potion. Different than Nick, who's more of the brute. I am stonebound. I use more magic. So we'll explain how all these work when I actually start battling.
Hey, we're both stonebound.
No, you attempted, and I think you failed.
No, we're both stonebound. We're both stonebound, sir. You're an apothecary.
Additionally, it says that Alek's potion cards do not automatically flip. They will only flip in certain circumstances. Be sure to check the top left-hand corner for how it flips.
Doesn't say.
Top left.
So for yours, there's probably an ability or something that you end up getting that will allow you to flip them over of your own accord.
That is probably true. So continuing with his setup, Alex also begins with a single stonebound ability card called Reinforcement. Place the darkness. Oh, so I need to grab the reinforcement card.
Yep.
I thought I had that out already. There we go.
Got it?
Yep. So reinforcement, that'll go right here into the 4 slot. I will take the darkness, a purple gem, and place that there. Reinforcement also has an obsidian speaking stone listed on the back of the card.
Nice.
So if we show, just like that in the top corner there. Find the speaking stone card from the speaking stone section and place it under Alek's weapon on the guard dashboard. So speaking stone, we're going to
We didn't hold on to that, right?
Obsidian. No, I didn't.
Gotcha.
I forgot to.
It's all good. No worries, Dave.
Order. These knots.
Alphabetical.
Oh, because speaking, it goes in front.
Yes.
There we go. So I have obsidian. That will come over to Alex's board, go behind his sword, similar to what happened with Nick. And now on the back, That matches this. This will now go into my bag.
Nice. You get a purple sword and shield, which means, so again, purple,
Combo.
like the green, as you continue drawing, because you draw until you get the number of black chips equal to your AP when fighting.
Yes.
Very nice.
So now we'll go back to the main view. Move the guards. So now we're both located in that thing to node 40. So we're just going to slide down.
All righty.
And we're going to go into the exploration phase.
Let's see what we have over here. 2 skull.
2 skulls. So 2 skulls on number 40 will be... Oh, no.
It's ambush, right?
It is not. 1 skull would be ambush on 40.
Is it 2 Timberwolves?
Nope.
Oh, no. You're in chapter 1, right?
There's no... oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the enemy index, if you want to show them.
Oh, so 1 second.
How we're finding the enemy. Oh, interesting. Brigand Marauder. Mm-hmm. 2.
Nope.
Oh, wait, a Brigand Marauder and a Brigand Archer?
Yeah.
Really? A level 3 already?
Yeah.
No way.
The book says.
Let me see. I do not believe you.
That is what the book says.
Oh my god, where are we at? Chapter 1, and we're on 40? Jesus. No. So 3 doesn't mean 3 stars. It's 1 star. It goes into slot number 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
That wasn't 100% my bad. I read it. I read the correct section.
So we can put it in 2 because there's no one there's no one in 2.
Yeah.
But yes, this is what we're looking at here. So it gives you the star next to the name, and then here it says 3, which is why you thought it was the 3rd star. I was like, there's no way. But if we were to draw 3 skull, we'd have 2 Brigand Marauders and the Brigand Archer, which is why.
Yeah.
Whew, scared me for a second there.
So we have these decks here. Again, we'll shuffle them up. We'll toss them into the center. These are not ambush. So we will fight where Nick will go, I will go, or vice versa. Whoever goes first. Then each of them will go, and they go by numbered order. So number 1 will go, then number 2, and so on throughout the order.
My goodness. We need their health and stuff. So I got to hold that down here.
So only a 7 down here.
And then 1 and 1. Okay. Not they don't hit hard, and they don't defend.
And this one gets 2. This one only gets 1.
Okay.
So this should be easy.
So now we get to choose who goes first. We both go before they go. So what are your abilities?
So the way mine work, again, I have the sword, shield, and the combo. So I can pay 1 AP and 1 sword to add a heart to the bag.
Let's pull out so you can see. Do you want to go person to person? Or do you want to pull the top screen?
Let me just pull the top screen because it's
upside
down.
Here. There we go.
So my Crimson Tonic here, I get to add 1 heart into the thing. So heart chips, when drawn, I immediately gain an HP. And Empower, I get to add a second one. I get to add to mine or an ally's bag, add to both bags if I Empower, which I'll explain Empower in a moment.
Does it say on your thing over there? Is it in the rule book?
It is in the rule book.
I'll find it in the rule book.
So on the back side of Crimson Tonic, if I am able to flip it, so again, I don't flip it like Nick does when I use it. There's something else, but it's an Emerald Potion. It would cost 2 single swords and 2 AP. I would add 2 poison to an enemy. Empower, enemies with poison would lose 3 health.
Nice.
My Cerulean Elixir, 1 shield, 1 HP, or sorry, 1 AP. I get to add a single green sword and a single green shield to my bag or to an ally's bag. If I Empower, I get to draw 3 chips from my bag. The other side is Radiant Sunset, 2 shields and 1 AP. If Alex is the aggro, meaning I would have this chip on my character, I would gain 1 additional attack green chip. And then Empower, I would add this Confusion one to an enemy. So that symbol there is a stun chip, where the target immediately exhausts all green AP. So that's the temporary battle AP, so it'll automatically lose it all. The final one is I have a gold potion. That is where that combo chip can come in, or I need a shield and a sword. 1 AP, I gain a temporary AP. If I'm empowering, my ally also gains 1. On the backside, Twilight Waters. Combo chip again. 1 AP. Draw the next gear chip for an enemy. So obviously that's what their symbols are. So that's just not gear chip, gear card. So I guess it's skip a card. Empower, I get to remove 1 negative chip from either one of our bags. And then the final thing down here is reinforcement, which comes with this little gem. I can attack for +1 attack. While active, I get +1 defense. So if I use it, I attack, and then it holds active, +1 defense. And that's it for that card.
So, yeah, so it sounds like the way this reads, there's going to be a card that you get, an ability, that it says to empower one of your cards. Because here it says, for Alek, activate one of Alek's guard ability cards or stonebound ability cards that can trigger the empower keyword of one of his guard ability cards. It says the ability does not need to be activated by chips in order to trigger the empower effect. So there must be a card that says that you empower something.
Okay.
Either that, or it might be a skill that you get on the skill tree, potentially, as well. Where for mine, it says activate one of Grigory's ability cards that feature the chain keyword. So each subsequent guard ability card that is activated this round will trigger the chain effect in addition to the main effect. So that's why we know mine goes one after the other like that.
Perfect.
But yeah, so for Alek, he's a little more mysterious right now. Like, we don't really know how to flip over his cards, and we don't know how to empower them quite yet. But clearly for empowering, there's an ability that tells him to empower.
All right. So now we complete our battle.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm looking at your cards again. I was looking for that while you were reading. So right now they all only help you, right?
Oh, yeah. So
add 1 heart.
Well, actually, this one I could go either way.
Okay,
yeah, so some of them can help.
So you could heal me potentially.
This one I could add green chips to your bag, which would help you.
Oh, that adds a sword and a shield.
Yeah.
To Alek. Okay, so that could be.
And then this one's just me.
Okay. Interesting.
So I should go first.
Yeah, so definitely.
All right. So I'm going to go first. We're going to keep this outer view now because we have both of us in play.
Which we're not on.
Which I'm not on right now. It was a moment ago.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll just call out everything we're doing. So I get to pick 2 chips. Boom and boom. Oh, look at that.
You can pick a 3rd chip because remember you have to draw 2 black ones. Nice. Awesome.
So I have a shield, a sword, and a combo. And look at that, a shield, a sword, and a combo. We'll do them all.
Can't do them all.
Why?
Because you need AP.
Yeah, no.
Actually, you could technically do them all if you do them in the right order.
I do.
Yeah,
of course. So we're going to start with the combo chip. We're going to play that over here. I'm going to get a green AP. So I'm going to spend 1 to get a green.
Nice.
I am then going to do the sword and spend 1 AP here. Add 1 green to either bag. I'm going to take that for myself.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use the shield to add 1 green sword and 1 green shield, single of each, to someone's bag, and that'll go into Nick's.
Okay. Awesome.
I will then use reinforcement.
Nice.
So attack enemy for +1. So my attack is a 3 now. Attacking into, obviously you have to go from enemy 1 to 2.
No, actually, so these you can go either order.
That's true.
So 1 and 2 are both considered in the front row.
Yeah.
And 3 and 4 would be in the back. That's why there's a little bit of separation between them because we could attack either one. But yeah,
I mean, matter.
RPG logic, focus on one enemy and whittle them down.
Yeah.
You know.
So we'll take this one. So I'm attacking for 3. They have 1 defense, so boom, boom.
Nice.
They'll lose 2.
But that's smart anyway because he has the more AP, right? So he'll be able to attack more.
All right. So this says while active. This is no longer active, I'm assuming. Active would mean the gem is here available.
So it's active right now. So while the gem is on it, it's active. Just like when these are
But this comes off right now, right?
No, it comes off the start of your next turn.
Oh, cool. Okay, so right now I have +1 defense.
Yep.
And I will gain the aggro chip for the moment.
Yep.
And now we'll head over to Nick.
All right, awesome. Thank you for the chips there. So let me pull out first. And I have the goat skull mask now, specifically because of that assassin, which is cool. So when I draw a chip, I don't like it, I can put it back in and redraw. You may redraw 1 drawn chip.
Yep.
So first up.
I don't think there's any chips in there that you would note.
Second.
Right now, at least.
Well, because what I might do, once per turn I can do this, so I'm going to throw back in that one, so I want the green ones.
True.
which I didn't get.
And he failed me.
Okay, so I have a sword and I have a shield, and I think to stack myself, I'm going to do the same thing for myself that Steve just did. To my guy, Grigory, I can't give anything to Steve. I am purely...
Such a selfish dude.
I am. This fits our playstyle of characters, though, very well. Like you being... I mean, other than you're not quite an archer. There is an archer later on, which you can entirely be.
But I go half and half. I like
exactly.
archer
Like the magic guy, and
yeah.
I'm always the brute, the warrior. So I am definitely going to do the guard ability first with 1 AP. So I'm going to add a green shield chip to my bag. And then I'm going to do the advance for another AP to add a green sword to my bag. And I'll use my Stonebound ability Cross Slash to attack all enemies. Yours was only 1?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So mine's all enemies for +1. So I'm attacking both of them for 4. So homeboy here goes down by 3. 3. And 1, 2, 3. Cool. Now I have the aggro chip.
Yes, you do.
Cool. Okay. And now...
Yep. So now I'll do them in for this part.
Yep, sounds good.
So we start the bottom. Now this is where we start the bottom go up. So we flip. So Safeguard. He's going to spend 1 here to gain 2 blue. Blue are shield tokens.
Yep.
So they go into his shield space. So now his shield is up to 3 for defense. That only lasts 1 turn. So at the beginning of his next turn, those will vanish.
Yep.
Similar to like Nick's guard and whatnot.
Yep.
If health is less than or equal to 7, it is. We will use this. He heals 3. Back up to 5.
Damn.
End turn. Boom.
Okay, so he protected himself. So I'm glad that we hit him like we did, though, now.
Yeah. So then we go up to this one. Lowest aggro. Lowest health first, which will be... Both of us are tied. Then it goes to aggro.
Which is me.
Which is him. Attack target. Arrow volley. +2 on his attack. So he's attacking for 3. Your defense, because of guard, is 3.
So, yep. So I get it all.
So
right?
if damage is dealt, then something would happen. It's not.
Aha.
Done.
All right. Good moves by us so far.
So now we could switch again, right? If we
yeah.
want,
So now is the start of our turns again. So now is where everything will come down into our discards. Boom, we have our AP, all of that. So my cards flip over. So my guard flips over and my advance flips over.
So I should always go first then because I can get you more green.
For right now, it's probably the smartest because there's nothing...
I don't have any negative chips in my bag.
Yeah, and I can't do anything for anyway. So.
Yeah. So we'll take 1 there and we'll take 1 there. And that's the last
And you
2.
get to try another one.
So I get a health to 21, which I don't.
And then that's
so that'll be gone. Now these chips go back in the bag.
Yeah, we have nothing left in there?
No.
Oh, interesting.
And the purple combo chip will stay in the bag, unlike the green. They only have 4 chips.
Oh, nice. Cool.
All right, 2 swords. So I will use both swords to do Cerulean Elixir, because that'll make a shield. +1 green sword, +1 green shield to your bag.
Okay, sure.
And that will complete my turn. I've lost my +1 here, but I don't get the aggro chip because I didn't attack.
Do not. All right. Here we go. First up, green sword. Next up.
Well, you better be able to draw green.
Green.
I give you 4 of them. Okay, that'll never happen again.
There's 1. Hopefully I have enough AP to actually make use of them all.
You 100% do not.
And we're going to put that back in once per turn. Oh, wait. I already drew my things, so I don't think I... Can you technically do that?
Yeah, it says redraw 1.
Right, but I already drew the 2 black... I must have had to do it like the moment I drew it.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, so let me get that one back out.
Was it the green? Something.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have here. 3 shields, tons of swords.
You definitely want a chain take cover.
Yeah, absolutely want that to go second. So that would end up being you 2 I'm going to use in a moment. That isn't worth it. Wouldn't be able to do it anyway. So here, I can do that. Easy enough. Which will be... Boop, boop. So add 1 -1 to an enemy. So I'm going to put that on him, right? So I can attack. So I'll put it on the 2. I'm attacking here, so my attack
I
is only
believe
gonna be
the green.
3
I believe the blue stay until his next. Yeah, stay until his next turn.
until he starts. So it
Yeah.
should be smarter to put on that one and
Yeah.
attack her.
100%.
So I'll put
It's
it
a
there
0.
on her. Okay, and that cost me 1 AP to do that. And
Yep.
cool. Interesting. And then I'm going to do this here. So 1 and 2, which costs another AP, which is going to gain me an AP. And while this is active, I'll have +2 defense. That extra AP right now I can't do anything with.
That helps later.
But it'll definitely help later. And I have a ton of swords, which is awesome, but also shitty.
Defense. Oh, that's why you should have these. This makes more sense now.
No, you don't ever add them on. It just because it says while it's active. That's why these on here just symbolize it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna do a regular attack, which is 3. And that's gonna go towards this person here. So 1, 2, 3, down to 1.
Nice.
And those 2 are gonna be. Excuse me. Okay.
All right. So now we go back to the enemy's phase.
Yep.
So these 2 will come off.
Yep.
All right. Want to go for it?
Sure. All right. So lowest defense, which is you right now.
So this will go for me.
Yep. So sword thrust. So spend 1, attacking +2. If the attack deals no damage, draw 1 card. So 3.
So 3 will hit me for 2. Boom, boom.
Okay. So not draw another card. So you're done. All right. Lowest health, which is now you. And it's attack target. Arrow volley. So uses 1. Attacking for +2. If attack deals damage, draw 1 card.
+2 on his would be 3 as well. So I take 2 more. Boom, boom.
Draws another card. Continues. Targeting self. Haste. If 0, gain 1, which it does not.
No.
And draw
it
1.
is 0.
Oh, it is now. Sorry, my bad. Use 1.
And draw a card.
So boom, and draw a card. Here we go. Highest defense. So that's me.
Nice.
All right. Precision shot. So spend the 1. Attack +2, and then add to the target's bag. Oof. Man, so attacking +2 is 3. So I don't get hit because of my defense, but I'm going to get 2 of these red -1 defense to my bag. And then
and
quick
those,
shot if you can, but they cannot.
Those are called break chips.
Yep.
So if he draws that, it'll be -1 defense until the end of that round.
Yep. And her -1 defense is gone now.
All right. So now resets on our end. This will come back over here for reinforcement. But now we have some good chips because we have that, which means this has to go back into the bag.
My feint
and
my take cover flip.
All right. So for me, I'm kind of in the same situation I was before. So I will use my combo to do Golden Potion. I will gain 1 green AP. I will do the sword and 1 AP to gain a green heart.
Gotcha.
And that will go into my bag because I have taken damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do the shield, which allows +1 green attack, +1 green shield to mine or an ally's bag. That will go to Nyx because I literally can't use them.
Cool. Sorry, I'm looking at the just verifying order of operations. Discard loop. Capacity, refill. Cleanup phase happens after the enemy battle. Discard all green chips from enemy discard abilities and weapons. Charge deposit negative chips. Okay. Use our speak sense. Okay. Yep. One thing I was looking at is seeing, because it says here at the start of the battle order, it says if guard's bag is empty, refill it. So I don't.
Oh, mid draw.
I think mid draw you can't draw anymore.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
unless I pay the 8 of the health. Or I have to do that at the beginning.
No,
too.
you have to do it there. So this is the only time you may refill a guard's bag.
Ah, okay.
So now we know. I mean, it won't really affect the outcome of this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a shield and a sword, you said?
Yep, same thing.
Okay.
And then I will use my reinforcement. So attack one enemy for +1 attack. So I'll be attacking for 3.
Nice.
Since Nick has not gone yet, I'll attack for 3 over here. He'll take 2. So hopefully, because you have your thing down there active, it'll hit both.
Yep.
All right. So over to you. Can you clear them both off?
Should be able to, because the red chips won't actually stop my turn because it's not fear. I keep drawing.
Yes. It's just you lose some defense, but that won't matter. You don't have to face them.
Right. So what are my odds here? So let me see.
Oh, good.
So I only have 2 black in there. So as long as I don't draw those first, should be
all
fine.
you need is 2 shields or 2 swords. That's all you need. And then you do that. So that does everything.
Yeah. Oop. Okay. There's -1. Oh, which goes here technically. Okay.
Yeah, so you're good.
Yep. Doot. Shield. Doot. Sword. Shield. Okay. Cool.
Not the sword, but okay.
Sorry. Sword. So that red chip, when we win, that'll stay in my bag. Those don't come out. So
unless
like
it tells you to get rid of negative chips.
Right. But normally
Which it did, like when I spawned, it said get rid of your negative chips.
Yeah, because it restarts. The reason being is like things like fishing later in the game, you would draw, whoever's fishing draws a random chip from their bag. And so the red chips, I assume, give you a rare fish. Because you're more unlikely to have it. Okay. So, good fun here. So we have 2 swords.
Boom.
Boom, boom. So 2 of those, gone. So attack 1 enemy for +2. So 5. So we're going to go with this guy, which takes him out. Boom. We'll get the perks from him.
Sure.
I don't need to draw the 2 from the bag.
Anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's what I was saying. It didn't matter there. So, and now we have the Stonebound ability I could use, but I'm going to use my Captain's Blade instead.
Yep. Boom.
Doom.
So now both of these are dead.
So we get the perks on the back
both
here.
of those and get the perks. I'll clean these up.
All right. So for the first one, we get 2 Lux Essence, which Lux Essence is your XP. And we share XP in the game.
How you increase your skill sets and all these cards that we're playing with.
Yeah, like any other kind of RPG game that you may have played. We get 3 Sil, which is your gold, how you buy stuff. And over here, 2 more Lux Essence and 3 more Sil. So we are 16 for gold. And we are at 18 for our Lux Essence. What's cool about the upgrade tree, which you'll see in Chapter 2, when we're able to do that, is they've weighted it so you can only upgrade to a certain point in each chapter. So that way you can't just over-skill yourself and make the game too easy, which I really like.
I like that, yeah.
That's definitely something that, like, in RPGs, I go and I do all the side stuff and just over-level, so that way I just am a boss. And there's definitely times where I'm like, okay, this is a little too easy.
All goes in our bag, right? Because when the battle ends, everything goes back to the bag, right?
Yeah, everything go back in the bag, except for the green ones.
Oh, yeah.
Did I put the wrong one in here?
Okay.
Yes, I did. There we go.
So, we have now completed the battle. So, on the game board, we now move the guard from 40 into 48. So, you see 48 is red. That is the entrance to Fort Strazh.
Got it.
Place the mini-map on the table and move us to the north gate.
Fort Strazh is right here. Boom. Are we on the map?
48. Yep.
48.
Yep. Read chapter 1.9 for the north gate.
Here we are. All right. And
this is pretty close to the end. So we're going to have a few more things here, and then we'll be finally hopping into chapter 2.
As you walk alongside the captain, you periodically glance over, trying to decipher what he's thinking. His face is an unreadable mask, but you can sense the determination emanating from him with each step. You manage to keep mostly silent, allowing the captain space for his thoughts, and then suddenly you arrive. The high walls and towers of Fort Strazh always managed to make you feel safe. Standing before them now, they seem cold and menacing. The usual hubbub surrounding the fort is gone now, replaced by icy silence. Grigory lets the silence stretch out before shouting,
"Open the gate! Would you have your captain stand out in the cold?"
A dark figure comes to stand above the gate, leering down at you.
Captain? That's an interesting thing to call yourself. I had a little bird tell me that you are captain no longer.
Akev. Then you also heard that the king is graciously allowing me to gather supplies before my exile.
That's Captain Akev to you. And yes, I will allow you to gather a few supplies. After all, I still know how to follow King's orders. I'll even let you bring your little friend.
As the gate cracks open, Captain Grigory speaks to you.
You're sure you want to cast your lot with me? There's no going back from here.
My lot is with the Stonebound, and that means you. This is bigger than even Isofar now.
Captain Grigory takes a look at you and nods before stepping through the gate.
All right, so we are going to slide our characters into the courtyard. We're going to have some more context of what's going to happen as he gathers some things. And then we will finalize the chapter. While that plays, I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom and grab a drink.
Okay, sounds good.
There we go.
Now we're just moving on to the next part?
Yep. Yeah. So.
Okay, just make sure we didn't get anything.
Nope.
Okay.
That'll happen there.
Gotcha. Alrighty, here we go. At the courtyard.
As you pass through the gate, you are surprised to see the courtyard filled with what must be every guard at the fort. They seem to be split into two groups. The larger group surrounding Captain Akev, facing down a much smaller group near the west gate, perhaps 20 guards. Akev locks eyes with you, only speaking when you are a few paces away.
Grigory, it's so good to see you again. Tell me, how has my son been doing under your command?
The sudden shift in tone throws you. Your thoughts flick back to Yuri, young and eager, and now stonebound.
Yuri is young, but he has a strong heart. With more experience, I believe he will make an excellent leader someday.
Akev sneers.
I must tell you, I'm glad that he won't be getting that experience from you. You see, you've always struck me as a bit dull.
At this, the guards behind Akev begin to chuckle.
I think my boy Yuri needs a strong hand to guide him now. Someone who isn't content to merely guard the borders.
Isofar is safe and prosperous. I do everything to ensure that it remains that way.
The Falman threat has been hanging over our heads for generations. You were never willing to do what needed done. But I will end the threat once and for all.
You are speaking of war with Falman? That is madness!
Well, Grigory, the secret to being a truly great leader just so happens to be a little bit of madness.
Akev smiles and turns to the guard nearest him.
Throw him his supplies and send him on his way. The good captain, ex-captain, is boring me.
The guard lobs a small pouch which you snatch out of the air. You turn over the pouch, and a single gold coin falls into your palm.
For services rendered. Goodbye, Grigory. Don't forget to bring your pet soldier with you when you leave.
A shout bursts forth from the small group of guards clumped near the gate.
Grigory is the rightful captain!
Immediately, 200 swords are drawn and leveled at the rogue group of guards. You desperately try to intervene.
No, my friends! I am your captain no longer. King Karst himself has ordered it. The best thing you can do for Isofar now is to serve honorably under Akev.
Grigory. I just don't know what to do with you. Since I'm feeling generous today, I won't kill you and your little sycophants where you stand. Instead, I offer you my mercy.
As Akev speaks, he singles out the small group of rebel guards with a slow sweep of his sword.
You will join your precious captain in his exile. You will wander as outcasts in a foreign land until you die alone and forgotten. Your children will forget your faces. Your families will live in disgrace and curse your name, and your line will end. You will be erased from history. And if any of you are ever foolish enough to try and come back here, you and your entire family will be hauled to the nearest town square and slaughtered as a warning to those who would betray Isofar.
The only thing that softens the blow is the hope that there will be no bloodshed today. Rather than risking any further discussion with Akev, you simply turn to usher Alek and the new guards out of the gate. Something is off about Akev. You take a final look at him, but the person staring back at you is no longer the Akev you knew.
All right. So this will just be him walking out of the city, which is...
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
What the other minute is.
Yeah, I don't know. So this is us on the game board. We are exiting the city of Port Strazh onto 63.
Okay.
So this comes off the board. We will then now enter Chapter 1, Part 11, which is the final little spiel. There's no gameplay battle or anything here. We're just going to have this read this off, and then we will give you the closing part of the tutorial. And now we'll hop into the good stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Here we go.
The mood is somber as you walk the coastal road with your fellow exiles. Grigory thought it best to get as far away from Fort Strazh as possible before stopping to come up with a more permanent plan. You have taken the time to get to know some of the guards better. There are a few familiar faces in the group. Baron, who helps in the smithy sometimes. Kellen, an excellent swordsman. Danielle, always ready with a clever remark, but nice enough to get away with it. Other faces are familiar, but you can't place names with them. But there, speaking with Grigory, is a face you've never seen before. A new recruit, maybe? As you approach them, the new recruit turns and greets you.
Ah, welcome, Alek. It's nice to finally meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Have we met before? I mean, no, I guess you just implied we haven't, but then, how do you know my name?
When you get around as much as I do, you get to know a lot of things. Rather than bore you with how I know your name, I should think you'd be more interested in where we go from here.
You look to Grigory.
What is he talking about, Captain? Who is this?
I think it best if you just show him what you showed me.
Very well.
He stoops down and plucks an ordinary stone off the ground and holds it before you. Slowly, the stone begins to change before your eyes. A faint light emanates from the center of the stone, building in intensity until you are forced to shield your eyes. There is a sudden flash of light that pierces your eyelids, and then it's over. When you open your eyes, a steadily glowing speaking stone rests in the man's hands.
It's a speaking stone! But how did you know it was there?
It wasn't there. The stones appear when there's a need.
The man pauses before continuing.
You have heard the voice speaking to you from the stones, yes?
Yes?
No need to fear, Alek. I am an emissary for the one behind that voice.
The man pauses, allowing the words to sink in. The sudden realization of the man's importance slams into you. Now that you are aware, you can sense the power flowing from him. You awkwardly stumble, simultaneously trying to bow and shake his hand. Failing both, you manage to ask,
Sire, what do we call you?
I am no king, merely a guide.
The man raises his gaze, and you realize that everyone has stopped speaking and all eyes are locked on the stranger.
You may call me Dunamis.
I have been sent to you because the need is great. There is a darkness that has long plagued the edges of this world. You have seen its effects in men like Captain Akev, but this is just the beginning. This darkness, Tenebris, is no longer content to hide in the shadows. It has chosen this time to strike out at all of Telios. Its goal is to bring every man, woman, child, and beast under its sway. But you have access to a greater power. In time, you will learn to use this power to its full potential. Until that time, a place has been set aside for you to gather your strength.
All right. So, to end chapter 1, we are placing one more narrative chip down, and that will go into 102, which is the entrance to Fort Istra. Additionally, tutorial is now complete.
Tutorial.
It says begin exploration phase, reference page 19. The rule for instructions on that. Interesting. What is orange exploration phase?
They're all...
No, orange is something special. You have the rulebook on your side?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they all use the same thing for all of them, don't you?
I don't know, but some of them trigger something a little differently. Oh, actually, no, hold on. That's place narrative chip. Where are we? We are on node 63. We're on the normal one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one doesn't matter.
So it says to do an exploration for there?
Yep, so it says do exploration for there, and now this will end the tutorial.
Yeah, so the orange nodes, just so you guys know, are just linking nodes into the larger maps.
That makes sense. Into
the red node.
Maps,
The red nodes means you just can't go there unless the story tells you to.
Blue is water access.
Blue nodes are water, which you can't go to until you have a boat.
Yep.
And then green nodes are safe. So those ones you'll find occasionally on the board, usually with like harvesting areas, but usually in the cities as well.
Yep. All right, so we do one final pool of the bag for an exploration phase, and then that will complete the tutorial. We'll have a few other little pieces here, and we will go into it.
Okay, it doesn't tell us to go right down to that one this time. It just, that's where we're going. Okay, cool.
Not yet. Let me just
Right now, it just says complete an exploration phase.
Yeah, if I place the chip down, it doesn't go there.
Okay.
Based on how I'm reading this, we'll see. We'll figure that out eventually. Okay.
But right now, it just says complete exploration phase, right?
Yep.
Okay. We got another compass.
All right.
All right. So do you want to do another one on there?
Yeah. So this will be at 63. So same sector.
Yep. All right. So we're placing another one of these. We're on the big part. Perfect. Yep. So over here on the side, you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen are our individual decks for field events.
All right. So now we come to Nick's side of things. Now that you've completed a few battles, you may have enough Lux Essence, we have 18, to unlock something on the guard skill tree. We recommend unlocking this item, which is important.
For you.
Because this gives me Empower.
All right, so I'll show you the skill trees here.
I'll just zoom directly into you, that board.
Yep, so the skill trees, I printed out this here. They have printouts on their website, so you can mark them up because you're going to be checking off your upgrades, and I didn't want to check off the really nice rule books. So for this, it shows you on the front here, and essentially what this is explaining is there's a key in the bottom of each skill tree. So chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4, which denoted by these dots on the skill tree. So that just means that we can only upgrade certain ones in chapter 1, and then the next in the chapter 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. And this does not mean campaign. It specifically means chapter. So right now, the one that I'm showing here, we have Grigory and Alek's skill trees, and we can choose to go whichever way we want. So right now, we're technically chapter 1, so Alek can upgrade any of these here. And it tells you the bottom down how much it costs. So it costs 10 Lux to upgrade one thing. So combine, I assume, is the one that you're going to want, right? Okay, so that one there you're going to be doing combine. I think I have a pencil around here somewhere. There we are. Okay, and you can see, so he's going to do combine, right?
Yep.
Okay, we'll give you combine, which takes off 10.
Yep.
So we're left with 8. So I won't be able to upgrade
on my side,
myself.
that's what this card is. So for this card, I now can trigger Empower by using one shield, which literally will trigger the Empower effect on any card, or if 2 cards are active that have the little potion symbol on the top right, which all of mine currently do, I can flip a non-active card. So that's how I can flip these cards. Additionally, this one now has the same symbol that Nick's card has, which is the flip. So when I do use this, it will flip. Nice. And then on the back, I have a Rima Blade, 2 single swords, and 1 AP. If I have an active potion, attack all enemies for +2, and then flip a non-active.
Cool. So that one lets you flick the potions. Does that give you the ability to empower as well?
Yeah, so I can trigger Empower, or I can flip.
Trigger Power,
or I can flip. So if I had 2 of these active, I can flip one of them.
Nice.
Or flip the non-active one.
Cool.
Or Empower. So we'll see
so
how
using
goes.
that allows you to do the Empower things without having to even have chips on those other ones. That's cool.
Yeah.
Smart.
Okay.
Cool.
So that is that.
And so like I said, we have that. We got rid of 10 of our Lux Essence from our die, which leaves us with 8. So I can't upgrade yet. So I'll probably take the next upgrade after we have a battle and we get some more experience.
Yep. So now it says you're going to arrive at node 102.
Okay. So yeah. So it just throws us right there.
It doesn't. So it's weirdly written because then specifically it says upon arrival. So do we actually have to work our way down?
Oh, it just says upon arrival. It doesn't say go there.
Yeah, it says upon arrival at node 102, but it also doesn't say continue until you get to 102.
I mean, it says now.
Place narrative chip on node 102. Done.
Okay.
Did the expiration phase for 63.
Well, what are the words? Just say verbatim.
Place a narrative chip on 102.
Yep.
Tutorial is now complete. Begin exploration phase.
Okay.
And then it says now that you've completed, unlock this. Sure. And this is upon arrival at 102, go to the minimap.
Yeah, so I mean, so we're not there. So
we have to actually work our way down.
Go there. Yeah.
All right. So this is how we're just going to gain a bunch of stuff.
So essentially what it did is the tutorial explained everything, and now it's saying, okay, now we're going to let you, like video game logic, now we're going to let you learn, take everything you learned, and get down to the next narrative thing. So.
Okay. Cool.
So which means we're just going to move, that makes sense then for here, because they have a bunch of like chapter 1 you can only unlock. So.
Got it. So this will allow us to get a bunch of Lux and Sil.
Exactly. To get ready for chapter 2.
So it looks like we're going to have to go through that city and then down and around.
So we're going to go to 68 now.
All right.
Boom.
Pull
so
something
then
out the bag.
There we go.
So we're not going to, for these battles, we won't go in depth like we did for the tutorial ones. We'll just play through. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh.
Compass.
68. All right. So we get to do our first.
So do we remove the 3 once?
Yeah. So it's removed.
So boom, boom, boom. Number 3.
Because, once it has 3.
Then you can draw it. Yep. That's what I said. It says place it first and then if it's 3.
Right. Got it. So there's one stuck in the bottom. Okay. Here we go. There is another one stuck in the bottom. Gotta love sleeves on cards. Okay. Protect the cargo. A man dressed as a merchant stands next to his cart on the side of the road. He waves you down and requests assistance getting his wares to Vuono. The roads aren't safe anymore. Isn't this part of your job? Choose a path. Escort the merchant and his cargo to Vuono, which is right here.
Yeah. Oh, this is literally the one we drew last time. Which is crazy.
Place this card next to a guard's dashboard. Do not flip this card over until you arrive at Vuono. The guards may not enter any minimap location until they arrive at Vuono. Interesting. Or decline to escort the merchant. Okay. So it says guards may not
have to do it
enter any. Well, it says we may not enter any minimap location, which would include Fort History.
Okay, so ignore them. Oh no, so we could go. So from 68, we can go here. Here, nope, then we have to enter. Oh, so
we don't have to. We can go back. We can go past. You don't have to enter when you go to these areas.
Oh, we can just skip over it.
Yeah.
So we can still get down there and then eventually back up.
We just wouldn't be able to go into here to do the
that's annoying
thing there. So we can skip that for now.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that.
So we're gonna put it at the bottom of the deck. Just because we want to make sure we can actually complete chapter 1 right now, which opens up everything else, and then we're like free to do whatever we want.
So for over here where our characters are, we're then gonna skip this city.
So we go to 69. So you still go 69 and then 78. We're just not going into them. So
78. No, go to 87. Right.
We're not going into those areas. I think you still do the exploration phase, don't you, on those? Because those are.
Oh, I thought orange opens the minimap.
You don't have to go into the minimap, but I think you still
explore.
Let's find out. Exploration phase. Yellow nodes are the most common type of node.
Yeah.
Okay, so you draw an event from the event bag. Okay, so maybe the orange ones you don't. So maybe there's only yellow ones you draw.
Orange is on there somewhere.
Green are safe. I know. Orange here it says are linking nodes. So instead, move to either the corresponding node in the other map or to an adjacent node in the current map and act accordingly in any case.
Yeah, so there's no.
So we don't choose. So they just
chip draw
the gates for those. Okay.
Which makes sense because they never told us to do that in the tutorial on those.
Right. So it looks like yellow nodes
are the only ones.
Are the ones where we draw chips. Blue nodes we automatically have an encounter if we're out on the boat. Green are safe. Yeah.
All right.
Only the yellow ones tell us to draw chip nodes. So
let's go slide 87.
So you want to go down? Oh,
because it's just gonna.
Yep. So 87.
Yep. Kampai.
1 skull.
Okay. So 87, 1 skull, equals a Toonami Raider.
All right. Tumani. Not Toonami.
No, it's money.
Yeah, they said. I thought they said Toonami, like the old Cartoon Network thing. All right, so Tumani Raider. So he has a health of 8, attack of 2, and a defense of 2, and he gets 2 AP. Cool, and it's not an ambush.
It is not.
All right.
It is a normal one.
Okay. So you want to go first?
Sure. All right. So we'll just leave it at this view here.
Yep.
1. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
2.
Dope. Sauce.
3.
Home Skrillex.
So, and again, so now that from here on out, we're actually just keeping things in our bag.
Yep.
So I am going to spend 1 AP. No, I do not have these premiums.
You do not yet.
It doesn't matter which order I do this in, to trigger Empower effect on 1 card. I will trigger Empower on my Crimson Tonic.
Nice.
We each get a heart, green heart, to add to our bag.
Nice. Smart. Okay.
I will then use my combo chip over here, Golden Potion, to gain a green AP.
Nice, nice.
I will then use the sword right here, which spends 1, and I will add it to mine because I am the one with hurt.
Yes, you are.
I will then use my reinforcement at the bottom, attack 1 enemy for +1 on the attack. So I'll attack for
when it said the tutorial is ended, it didn't tell us to reset anything.
No,
right?
yeah, it's farther along. I checked.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah. It'll be in between chapters.
Cool.
So I'm attacking for 3. He has defense of 2, so 1.
All right. Aggro for you.
Yep.
Not like it's going to matter. I'm definitely going to stab him in the face now.
All right.
All right, on to me. Let's go. Here's 1. Wow.
Solid.
And damage. All right. Well, it's out of the bag now. 1, 2. All right. 3 swords. My defense is down 1 when he attacks. So you know what? No, I'm still going to attack him. Okay. So I'm going to use guard to start. I'm going to prep my bag. I think that's a smart thing to do.
Offsets.
So adding 1. And then I'll use, which is also 1 AP. And then I'll use advance to also do the 1, which will add a sword.
Solid.
Boom, boom. Into my bag. Get that thing ready for all the fights. And then I will attack him with cross slash, attack all enemies, +1. So hitting him for 4, -2 is 2. So down to 5.
Solid.
And I take the aggro from you.
You do.
All right.
So now we go into him. So his first card here, choose target self. Surprise Assault 0. Gain a green. And
he's
1. No.
Oh, cost 0. That's what that means. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, yeah, this one's costly.
Yeah.
Oh, that means they'll do it all the time. Not
Which
just
they did last time
0.
anyway for us, but yeah.
So gain 1 green and gain a black chip here. Yeah. So he'll get 1 attack, draw a card. Choose self. If another raider, there is none, then do that. Reform, pay 1, draw a card. Choose all enemies. Here we go. attack for +1 for this attack, or for each other raider in battle,
Okay,
which
there's
is
another
nothing. So spear line, he's going to attack with 1, +2, but +3.
So 5.
So he's going to attack for 5.
Oof,
so
damn.
for me, I have 1 defense. I'm going to lose 4 health.
I had
but I'm going to lose 1 less, actually, because I have a plus.
Nice, because active. I have -1 shield, but I had the +1 shield, so it evens out. So 5 minus 2 hits me for 3. 1, 2, 3. Yikes.
Then he will end turn.
Oof. Damn. So, all right. So then.
All right.
So your board.
These come off. So this combine now flips.
Those come over here. My cards flip. So guard becomes take cover. Advance becomes critical strike.
All right. So let's draw 1. Oh, look at that. +1 health.
Nice.
Draw 1.
Nice.
And draw 1. +1 health.
And draw another.
Which is good, because that's the last chip. And it's gone.
Man, Stevie Wonder couldn't just take it out of the bag.
+1.
Oh, man. Nice. So you have 1 sword.
That's okay.
I got this.
So for my 1 S word, I can only do 1 thing, which is this. So we'll give Nick a one of those that you just took. Yep.
Sure. Cool.
And that completes my action.
All right. Here we go. There's the health. Thank you. Got shield. Sword. Sword. And shield. All right, cool.
Nice.
Good, good, good. All right, so 2 swords, 2 shields. Right, so definitely want to do this 1 second for take cover. Actually, I can't do that 1 second. I would have needed 1 more chip to be able to do that chaining. So I have 2 swords, which can be 1 shield. Damn. I can't do either of these twice. Because I don't have 2. Damn, suck. Okay. So then I'm just going to do... So I got 2 swords. I think.
Yeah, might as well.
Doing critical strike. Both of these. So attack 1 enemy for +2. So that's going to be 5. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Then I'll use my 2 shields to act as a sword, and use my captain's blade, which attacks for 3, which is 1 more. Oh, this is gone. Okay.
All right.
So he's got 1 hit point left. All right. And we have self. So gains 3. Damn. So spend 1 to gain 3.
Until the start of next turn. Yep.
Yep. So shielding up. Okay. So next turn. Cool. And then another one to draw another card. All enemies add for each other. There aren't any. So then it's 1 attack. +2. So attacking 4.
And I am defending at 1, so I lose 3. 1, 2, 3.
I lose 2.
All right.
And end turn.
All right, back to us.
Okay, greens are gone.
So I get everything reset. I get this reinforcement reset. I draw 1. I draw 2 swords.
I have 1 in there right now, so I should. I'm going to take the damage to...
Well, don't do it yet. It's at the beginning of your spot. I thought, okay, so I take them out.
Okay. Sure.
If I could. I can't.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. Sure you can.
Not with his extra defense.
Oh, because 4. You don't have anything else for 5.
This is correct. I will use both of my swords to become a shield. Add a green of each to your bag.
Works.
Which should handle most things. And then this allows me to attack an enemy for +1. I'm going to do that. It's not going to take any damage to him, but it activates my +1 defense.
Okay.
If I had the combo, it would have worked great. I need the combo one.
Yeah.
And then I would have been able to do it.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay. There's 1. 2. Shoot. Your heart. Okay. So sword and shield. I mean, I guess I'm going to. I mean, he's gonna die anyway. Right now. No, he's not. Because I didn't attack hard enough. Oh. Guess I can kill him. Sword and shield on feint. Using 1, enemy gains -1. So he's at 3 right now.
That's horrible math. He's at 4.
What? Oh. 4. Sorry, I was looking at the 3 blues. Hang on.
That's still a good thing to have, because...
No, because he's going to lose it right away.
Oh, it's true. He loses the as turn starts, doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because this will make me attack for 4.
So you might as well do that and stack it back for the next battle.
Well, I don't want to flip this, because I'm going to get all these back anyway. And then I could do my combo. It's easy to do a combo with advance.
Well, no, your turn's not going to matter next turn, but that gives you the stack bag.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, so that's not on them.
You might as well boost your bag until the next battle we have.
Yep. Correct. And that guy's not going to do anything. So. Cool.
All right. Back to the enemy here. So
Yep,
being his turn, he's going to lose all 3 of these. Going to flip a card. Choose highest defense, which is Nick. Attack target. Discard all shield chips from target cards. You don't have any. 2, attack with +2.
Okay. So
he's going to attack for 3. No,
4. So I take 2 damage.
Yeah, end turn.
Okay.
So then this goes over here. This comes down here.
Advance gets flipped. I have no. I have 1 chip left in my bag. Oh, yeah, this is going to stay there. That's fine.
I have 2 chips in my bag.
Because you're going to kill him right now, right?
I can look at them, right, before I draw?
Yeah.
Will this do exactly what I need it to do?
All you need to do is hit him for 1.
Yeah, I know.
And you have your Speaking Stone, which hits him for 1, doesn't it?
No, it's this.
Oh, it's still everything right.
It protected myself. Oh, which actually means I take 1 less, because that protected my defense. Oh, no, he attacked you, not me.
Yeah.
Never mind. I need to get 2 swords.
I mean, if you can't kill him, I can kill him with my cross slash.
Oh, straight up. Okay. Yep. So I'm not going to bother taking help with them.
But I'll have to draw this if I. This will come out. I mean, there's only the 1 chip in there. It's fine. Oh no, yeah, because those aren't going yet. Because I wasn't empty. That would have gone in the start of our turn. But because I added this in there, these don't go back in.
Which is fine, because you'll just use that. You don't have to draw. You don't have to pay to draw.
I would have to draw.
That
you have to draw first.
Yeah, so you draw that chip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll come out. So the whole last turn is
okay,
pointless anyway.
So I have 1 thing active. So I have 2 of these here. I can draw both of them. Then this works. Because the shield sword combo, I can use as shield or a sword, or both.
You can use it as either. You just can't split it up, so you wouldn't be able to use it as this and that.
No, I can use it as one or the other, or I use it as the combo, which covers both.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So I'll pay the 1 health hit. I'm gonna recycle these.
Okay.
Come on, give me my purple.
Well, you did. You got the purple just as 2 chips.
That didn't help. I needed the purple as itself. All right. So in this case, then,
if you do this, then that will keep it so. I'll draw all of them. Actually, it doesn't matter.
No. Oh yeah, you will.
Because you draw to get 2 blacks. Or until you.
So I'm gonna do this then. So pay 1. Yeah, I'm at mine. So I'll take 1 of each. Add to mine. This makes sense for later on. And I will do this, which gives the health, which I'll add to mine as well.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
There you go. So yeah, so whatever you did last turn wouldn't have mattered.
Right. But exactly.
Draw your chip, attack, done. Boom. Yeah.
Attack is 3, 2, 1.
Done.
Alrighty. So we get 2 lucks and a wolf pelt. So we're gonna just use all that right now for myself. All 10. I'm gonna get one of my upgrades.
Okay, so wolf pelt. Don't want that one.
Do you want to hold on to it since you don't have anything yet?
Sure. We'll put that over here. I'll clear this off while you do your unlock.
Yep. So let's see here. I think I have a card just like you do. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so I have sword. I could get +1 health, just in general. It gives me an additional health, so I'd have 21 health, which is cool. But I think
which means you could go. Oh, no. Could you go above 20?
Yeah, you would just use...
No. Just let's say I was at 20, it said heal 2.
You can never heal more than your maximum.
That's what was the question. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Boom. So let me see here. So 2 swords for you, 1 sword. Sword, shield. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so either way. All right. I think I'm going to add a sword to my bag because then I could do that differently.
Yeah, what kind of sword?
Well, no, it's going to be one of the black sword chips. Sorry.
Got it.
Yep. Gives me another black sword chip.
All to cost 10?
Yeah, all level 1s cost 10.
Right.
When we get to chapter 2, they cost 25.
Just for chapter 2 ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We each have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level 1s.
All
So
right.
50, which we won't use them all before we get there. So I get a black sword.
All right.
Add it to my bag. Everything else.
And then we are going to move on to 93 and draw another thing.
Woohoo! Let's go. Compass.
All right.
93 is
Very
going to be
top.
up here.
Yep.
With that.
So now we move to 92 and draw another one. Put that back in, then draw another one.
Actually, what is the wording on that? I wonder if we did that wrong last time.
No, we did it correct.
Well, because it says there's
no,
three.
it says put on first if there's not. Then it's a bullet point that says if there is now 3.
Oh, it says put on first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked at that after we screwed it up.
Are we on another one?
No, yeah, we're going to be on 4 more.
Another one?
Okay. 91.
Three skulls for 91.
91.
3
skulls. Oh,
It's going to be a tough one.
We'll start off with the fun part. They have ambush.
Oh, lovely. So they're going to attack first. Great.
Shuffle that deck up.
Oh, it's all 3 of them. So in this situation, we cannot... Oh, we got 4?
No, just...
Oh, just the 2?
It says 1, 3, 4.
1, 3, 4, okay.
So we have to clear board 1.
Before we can even do that, yeah.
Yes. But they will still attack us.
Yes, they will. Great. Boom.
Oh, which I guess makes sense in the last battle. We shouldn't have done 1 and 2.
Oh, God. Well, whatever. Live and learn. Now we know.
This may also make sense the archers are farther back.
Yeah. So we would have had to kill him before we could even attack them whatsoever. Got it.
We would have won that battle anyway. But
yeah, they were easy peasy.
All right. So 7-1-1.
7-1 as well. And these each start with 1 and 1 and 2. I got 2. And the ambush, I said, right?
Yep.
Cool. No one has aggro right now. So first up, Brigand Marmalade.
All right. So lowest defense, that would be me.
Yep.
Attack target for 1. You're going to attack with +2. So he's going to attack for 3. He's going to hit me for 2. Boom, boom. If no damage is dealt, if damage was dealt, he's done.
Okay.
Archer. Highest defense.
Me.
Piercing shot.
Ooh.
Pay 1, attack for +2.
Okay, so their attack would be 3. My defense is 2, so it hits me for 1.
And then add 2 red shields to your bag.
Oh, God damn, dude.
That ends his turn. Over here, lowest, loose. He gets a +1 on his attack.
So 2.
So he'll be attacking for 2, and I take 1 hit. Repeat loose at 0 for each other brigand in the battle, which is 2 more.
Damn.
So I would take another 1 and another 1.
Yikes.
Oh, no, wait. At 0. Yeah, so boom, boom. Okay. So I took 3 hits.
Damn.
No, he's done. But now we can go.
That's a rough ambush.
That's okay.
Okay, so you're going first?
Yeah. Wait, all these reset to the P side, right?
Yep. All right, get yourself some health in that bag. Oh, you still have your health potion too.
Yeah, we're fine. 1 combo.
Nice.
Health.
Nice.
Black. Green.
Nice.
Green.
All right.
Black.
Okay.
All right, so I have a 3, a combo.
You don't have this either. Yeah.
That's true. I'm about to though.
Sweet. Sweet and saucy.
So, what I am going to do is what are the other sides of these? No.
Wow. Oh, why did my phone turn off or die?
Oh, I just happened.
I guess so. Oh, hold on.
Interesting.
You can keep going.
All right. I'll just verbalize what I'm doing anyway.
Yep.
Well, it's this side. It's right. So I'm going to use my combo chips first. So I'm going to gain 1 green here.
The screen locked for some reason.
Oh, that's interesting. I will then
And the IP address changed.
Yeah, really?
Hilarious. Hold on. It for some reason.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah, it connected to the other Wi-Fi for some reason.
Oh, interesting. Oh, you probably have an auto connect.
I guess so. Just need to adjust that. All right. Sorry about that, guys.
We're good. Okay. So I did my golden potion. That gave me 1 green AP.
Nice.
I will do two swords for a shield here and spend 1 AP. That will gain you a sword and a shield green.
Okay.
I will then do a shield down here, which costs me 1 AP. Trigger Empower on any card. I'll trigger Empower on Golden Potion, which gives you a green.
Nice.
I will then use Reinforcement to attack an enemy for +1. So I'll be attacking with 3. Boom, boom, down 2.
Awesome.
All right, that ends my turn.
Okay, good turn. Here we go. Forward. Bring the shield. Come on. What we got? An ouchie. And 2 swords. Not too bad. All right. So, boom, 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 boom. So this will counteract if I choose to do so there. Now what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for 4. So I can do this to remove his defense. So I get him for the full 4, which would be you and you. I could use this sword to finish him off, just to get him out of the way, which would be good. And then I can also do the guard ability. Yeah, let me do that. That'll give me the +1 to counteract that, and it'll put a green shield back in there. Okay. So, also that would be chaining, so I would get 2. So attack one enemy for a... Or do I do that and I could attack twice, actually? I have to do this first, though. Or it says attack one enemy for, and I can't attack them until he's dead. So this would give me 4, so I hurt him for 3. 1, 2, 3. This was for 3, which would kill him. Okay, so I can do that. Okay, so first,
I'm
going to use Cross Slash, which will be attack for 4, which hits him for 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I'll use these swords to attack him again for 3, which would be 2, so he's dead. So I'll just flip that. He's dead. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to do Guard for 1, which gets me a shield to my bag. Now I'm going to go, what is that? Feint, using another one, which adds shield token to one of these. So we'll go with that first person. And I can attack one enemy for no extra damage, which would be 3. So I hit you for 3. 2, 3. Cool. And that's all I can do. So I got the aggro now. Awesome.
All right. So we refresh. Oh, no, wait.
No, it's their turn.
Their turn. Go for it.
Yep. Okay, so first up. So lowest health. So that's
8.
you.
Yep.
And we are arrow volley. So 1 + 2 if attack deals damage, draw a card. So they're attacking
3.
for 3.
So there's 2. Boom, boom.
So drawing a card. All right, it's the 1. Still draw the card. Lowest shields is you. They can't do the action.
Yep.
Repeat loose for 0 for each other, so it doesn't matter. So can't do it.
No, at 0. That costs 0 for each other, so I would still hit the second one would hit.
Yeah, so for 1. So then.
So that one attacks for +1, so attack for 2, so I'll take 1 more. Okay.
Yikes. Okay. Self haste, so they gain 1.
Oh, no, not even.
Draw a card. Lowest health, so that's you. So arrow volley, boom,
so
2. Card. Yikes. You again. And
lose 2. Oh, and these were spent.
Yeah, now they're gone. But he still draws a card. Highest.
Yeah, we survived.
Boom, can't do it. Quick shot, can't do it. Yep. Okay.
All right.
You need to heal yourself.
Yeah. So.
Now all the bad stuff are gone.
Yep, so these are gone. These will go over here, and this is gone. In my bag, I have 1 chip. That's annoying. So to start my turn, I'm going to use my health potion. That's going to give me 5 health back, which is 6. Put that over there. I did combine this turn, so this is going to flip. This is going to go down there. I only have 1 chip in my bag, so I'm going to pay 1 health to put these in. All right, let's see what we can get here. 1 shield, 1 sword.
Okay, we should be able to take out this brigand, so.
And a shield.
Oh, that's gone.
So 1 sword, 1 shield. So I'm going to go 1 sword to add one of these into my bag. I'm going to use 1 shield to add in these into my bag. And done.
So I would push it up so that we can see your
gotcha.
Token down there.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
Okay. Here we go.
So as long as you kill 1 of them.
Yeah. Should be able to. I believe. Find out. Maybe not. Do I have what I have here? Yeah, I'm gonna redraw. Hope I get green. Yeah.
And now the red.
That's fine. Forget the red to be out of there. Okay, cool. Worth it. All right, 3 AP. Boom. So this gives me my shield. Can't use that. I could only use that. This would give me add +1 to Grigory's bag. Use 2 of those. I definitely want to. So I won't be able to kill him. So I can attack once. Can't remove any health from him. Her. So I just hit them for 2. So it would be down to 2. I don't have cross slash yet.
Which I can deal damage on my turn, so I just gotta survive 5 health, which should be fine.
Yep. I mean, I'll have the aggro tokens still again. So, okay. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do advance for 1, which adds a sword to my bag. And then I will attack, which is for 3, -1 is 2, so down to 2. And the shield, I can't do anything with. So that's going to be Gonzo. Okay.
All right. Highest defense.
That's me.
That's you. All right. Piercing shot, attack for +2.
So it's what?
3.
So trying to be 4. And
So
let me for 1.
And then add 2 red shields.
Of course.
Over here. Haha, same thing. 1.
I'll skip 1. Oh, I didn't have one.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I just have 1 left. 1. Same thing. 2 more shields.
Damn.
And then also quick shot. So let's do the exact same type of thing again without the shield. So you'll take 1 more.
Damn.
All right. That's fine. Now
I got a lot of red shields in there. All right, so I definitely. What have I got there? So I have 1 black, 1 green, 5 red shields.
Well, I'll take care of that. I can take care of at least 1 of the 2 right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking at. So this is gone. This here. I'm looking at if I should just.
Well, don't decide until after I'm done, though.
We'll have to decide if before he's out of my bag if I'm gonna. Or no, because you're taking your turn. On my turn, I can decide before I go.
All right, so I draw 2. Ah, there's a health.
Nice.
There's a green shield. There's a sword.
Nice.
There's a combo.
Nice.
There's a sword.
Took them all out.
Yes, I did. Okay, so now this is what I wanted. Perfect. So what we're gonna do?
Oh, advance flips over.
Those go there.
2 swords. Do that.
Oh, so this resets also right now.
Well, I'll definitely be able to do advance. Attack
No,
1
so here we go.
+2.
So Cerulean Elixir. Add 1 sword, 1 shield to your bag.
Okay.
Two swords. If Alek has 1 potion active, so that has a potion on it, attack all enemies for +2.
Nice.
And flip 1 non-active card.
Nice. So
So attack
4.
all enemies for 2.
So 4 -1 is 3. So this one's gone.
And then this one will take 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
So then flip 1 non-active card, which is one of these 2. Ooh.
Oh, I'll be able to kill it for sure.
Oh, you're okay.
Yep.
So this does. I don't want to flip that then. I'll flip this one. So Twilight Waters. So then I will use this on Twilight Waters. No, hold on. So
I'm going to be attacking for.
Yeah. So I spent 1 there, 1 there. I'll use this on Twilight Waters, which is my 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Draw the next card for an enemy.
That one, because that's no one alive.
Yep, that's accurate. Wow. There we go. Okay. So self, pay 0, gain a green. And draw a card.
So wait, this.
Draw the next card for an enemy. Oh, empowers. God damn it, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. I can't empower. I will put this over here. Add a heart to someone's bag. I'll add it to my bag. So it's going to be this heart because this heart's now gone.
I wonder why that would be beneficial.
Well, actually, no, this heart. That's what you are.
Twilight Waters, and I wonder if I don't know. I wonder if that doesn't go into effect. If it like just means you just flip it.
Oh, because it doesn't say draw and do it. It says draw the card.
So I think you just draw and it doesn't activate.
Yes. So we will do that then. So we'll draw this card. Boom.
Right.
Which
so
is good for us now.
Yeah.
Else
that would be stupid for him to have.
I will attack an enemy for +1. So attacking for 3. Down 2. All right. Your turn to finish this off.
Okay. Got to draw. Yep.
No, it shouldn't matter.
I know, but I thought
you want to draw them. Yeah, I was like, you want to, yeah.
Boop. 3. 4.
Nice. Makes life easy now.
1.
That sucks.
Well, I mean, they're going to come out anyway because I have 1 black card. I only have 1 black chip in there.
Oh, so you're seeing them all out anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just the suspense. Okay, so my defense is down 5. And then...
can it go below 0?
No. So, big money attacks. I'm just going to do it just to add insult to injury.
And
for
done.
2 and murdered.
All right. So all 3 are dead now.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6 luck essence.
And 9.
Nice. And we got 9 over here. So that's going to put us at 26.
Woo.
That was a Betty. Boom.
Sleeves.
Yep. I'm just going to leave these on here.
Yeah, that's fine. We're about to go into another one.
And all the greens are gone. All the reds are gone.
All right. So 3 more of these, and then we'll get to the end, finally, of Chapter 1. Like, we finished the tutorial, but we still have to finish Chapter 1.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like it. They're like, all right.
Like,
tutorial's done.
Learn what you
get
learned.
To the end of Chapter 2 now. Or Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Then all these will flip over to their P sides.
Yeah, so these 3 are gone. These all go back into bag. This goes here.
Boom.
This goes to pay.
I'm no longer aggravated. That's not a chip to pull. So we're going over to 90. No, just 90. Ready for this? I gotta flip your Twilight Water back over to.
Oh, yeah, I do. Good call.
2-header.
Okay, hold on. There we go. 90 for 2. Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
Nice.
Bring out number 1. Yep. Stone Hunter.
Ooh. These cards coming out, they're like different. In my mind, it's like collecting them. Because we haven't seen them yet. Well, Pokemon enemies. Oops, some of these are sticking. Haven't been used yet.
Okay, so 8 health.
I might invest in some
2
matte
and 2.
sleeves.
And he gets 2 AP.
Just the 1? Nice.
Yep. Just one of those, a nice simple one here.
Let's murder.
All right.
Murder. Him?
So we have a sword
Him.
and another sword. So 2 swords.
Cool.
8. Okay. So first we'll do reinforcement, attack with +1. So I'm attacking with 3. So I'll do 1 damage. I'll use both of my swords as a shield.
Nice.
Which I will use the trigger and power of a card.
Cool.
Which is add a heart to both of our bags.
All right. My turn?
I already have one.
Oh, you have one over there?
Yeah, I was just keeping these here. Yep.
Here we go. 1. 2. Oh, there's the heart. It's 12. Just take you off automatically. Because you're going to go away anyway. All right. I always start off with these. It's hilarious. Okay. Let's do this a little differently. I think. Do I do that differently? Yeah. No. I want to save you. I'm going to activate guard. So give me a shield. Cost me 1 AP. And then I'm going to activate Captain's Blade.
Nice.
So attack for 3 is 2, so 1. It's fine. And I'm going to attack Cross Slash as well. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Down to 4.
Solid.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Ready? First card. Ooh. All right. So highest attack value. 2. I'm at 3, so that's me. So thrust. So cost 1. Yep. Cost 1. Its attack was 2, so 4. So 3 is my defense right now, so it hits me for 1. Okay. Choose target. Self. Parry. So 1 to gain 1. Until starting next turn. And then for 0, draw 1 card.
Which hopefully shouldn't do anything.
Highest defense.
You have to pay for it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't have to pay for it. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
All right. So these are now over here. This is in the that side. This flips over. All right. There's a shield. Can you give me? Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. There's a heart and there's a combo.
Nice.
All right. So I'm gonna do add 1 and 1. I'm gonna add to my own bag because you should be able to hopefully finish this. Oh no, because he has the defense boost.
Yeah, his defense is 3 right now. If I can do, that's me. So my idea was to do this in some way on mine. So feint. So what do I need to draw for feint? What do I have? I have 2 shields and 2 swords in here. If I draw,
I'm gonna do this. Add this. Yeah. You're at 11. I'm gonna add this to my bag.
I need to draw 2 swords and a shield. Maybe.
All right.
That's fine.
That
We're
ends me. Yep. Okay. So I spent both of mine. Got those chips in the bag, which means I'm gonna pull all of them next turn because that's all that's left in the bag.
Shield.
Oh, which kind of defeats the purpose.
Green shield.
But yes, it's fine.
And sword. Okay. 2 shields. And a sword. Defense is stacked right now, so I'm not even going to attack you. Instead, I'm going to do advance for 1 to add a sword.
Yeah.
And then I'll do... Actually, what did I do last? Oh, that's my flip over. Take cover. The other one. Gain 1.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
It's turn. Their turn. Its turn. Whatever.
Choose target. Self. Fortify. Gain a green.
Nice.
Gain 2 blue, which that one would have come off, but we're getting 1 more. And so start and draw a card. Lowest defense, which is me. Pay 1, add 1 red to my bag. If a Stonebound ability card is active, it's not.
Oh.
Do that. Okay, that's not that bad.
Cool. That's a pain.
Yeah, so now my turn. So these would all come off. I have 3 green in the bag. Even if I attack
so
for
I have,
+2, it's not going to do damage.
I have these, so if you throw me the shield and sword, that'll allow me to do feint, which can remove one of those for me to be able to deal damage.
So that means this is going to come off. I'm going to draw all 3 because
1, 2, 3.
I have 4 in here. Interesting. Green. Boom. Boom. Oh, because I have that. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 health. I have 1 defense hit for next time. So we'll use the shield. You get 1 of each. I'll use the sword, and I get a health back in my bag. Nope, I don't want to do that.
Remember,
put the health in your bag.
Your Stonebound's available again, too.
It is, but I don't want it. I'm going to put the health in your bag.
Okay.
Because I don't want my bag to have anything in it.
Gotcha. So just refills.
Yeah.
Okay. Good?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Okay, I think I'll have her. There's only 1 black, yeah, so.
Oh.
So health. So I took them all out because I only have the one black, and you have to draw till you get 2 black. So figured that was easier. All right. So we got 2 swords, shield, another sword. So
you took your health.
Yeah, I had it. Okay. 12. Yeah. Okay. Drop down and you get a free attack if I do that second. Means I can do this.
Well, hold on. Why get the free attack?
I'm just looking at the order here. So I could do this one first, right? Which allows me to attack enemy +2, but then I don't get the -1 there.
So if you do that first and this second, then you get
gives me
chip
a
in the, oh, you don't want a chip in the bag.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish them off here. Where if I do this, let's see. So if I'm hitting for 5, so it would only be 1, but I get the free attack here. So instead, if I drop him down to 3 and for 5, hit him for 2, 1, 2, they'd still be down.
Oh, and then I can probably finish them off.
So I did this first.
Yeah, I can get pretty close to finish them off.
Because I could also use this before, which would hit him for 1.
No, 4 is nothing.
No, because he'll have the -1.
Ah, yeah, that works then. And then I can hit him for 100%.
Okay.
On my turn.
So then, boom, we'll add and use 1. Add a negative chip to you. Okay. And then 2 and 2. Attacking enemy for 5. So that's going to be 2, right? Because we're at 4.
Yep. So down to 3, up 2. Boom.
Or it'll be down to 3. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the chip. Yeah.
Good deal. I can do U, which 4 minus 3 is 1.
All right. Nice.
Because I can't. There's no chips in this bag. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
All
okay.
right.
Cool.
Is 10.
Active speaking stone, which is
none of us.
me.
Oh, you. Okay.
Sealing strike. So using 2, attacking 2.
So you attacking for 4.
So for 4. Okay, so I'm losing 2. And add one of those.
Ooh, that is a seal chip.
To a target's bag.
Added by enemy abilities, when drawn, prevents the guard from using their stonebound ability cards for that round. Guard ability cards can still be used, so you want to be able, which doesn't hinder you.
You're gonna
really.
kill them anyway, but yeah. Okay. Then enter. All right. So these are gone.
Oh yeah. So these are all gone. So I get my defense back. These are gone. These would go into my bag. You have your... So I guess the question is, would you rather draw first to potentially draw that chip?
Yeah, that's what I figured. Draw now, and then you can go and just kill him.
Yeah.
Because I only have the 1 in there. So.
Exactly. So it clears it out. It doesn't matter. That's not active.
Yeah.
Because if I go first and kill him, then it's stuck in your bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I have all my chips. Boom and boom. I will use... Oh, no, I won't. I will use Crimson Tonic to add a health chip to my bag.
Nice.
I will use the Cerulean Elixir to add these to my bag.
Nice.
And then I will use Reinforcement to attack and kill him. I think we should do this in the right order.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and we get 4 Lux and 5 Sil. Nice. So we're at 10 Lux Essence again. So that's enough for one of us to get something.
I think we can wait until we get to the fort. Only got 2 more to go.
Okay, sounds good. And then it was 5, so at 31.
Unless you specifically want another black in your bag, but
what I was saying, we might as well do it now because we have to go up a tree.
Yeah,
anyway,
no,
so
I understand.
So you
shield, sword.
Shield, sword. Right now, mine's sword, shield.
They're all black, not any other color.
Yep.
Does it actually benefit me to have more of?
And then also the path you're going matters. Like if I get, so when I get the sword, then I'll be able to get a just stance, where you can choose which way you want to go. So you have freezing brew.
Well, I can already unlock these.
Or Azure Solution, or those in the middle.
Because I already have combined.
Oh, that's true. Because I could always go. Boom, and then
Yeah.
flying.
So do you want to do that then? Get your
Sure,
plus 1?
I'll get the +1 health. Yeah, why not? +1 to health. Total health. Do you also heal 1 when you get the +1 health? That'd be nice. Let's see. Can you tell us in here?
Is that +1 health or +1?
No, it's +1 health. It's not.
Chip, not purple chip.
Yeah. Actually, probably it's on here. Directly above, increase that +1 health. Okay. No. Got it.
All right. Well, he does that. I'm going to move us to 97. Gold chip.
There are some that are purple, but it's not purple. So increase guard's health maximum by 1.
Okay, yeah, so you can go up to 21 now.
That's all it is. Yep.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. You move this already?
Yep. 2 more needs to go.
Oh, this is gone. Yep. I'm not reselling my stuff in a moment here. 1 skull.
You gotta be kidding me. Can I pick anything else?
It's only 1 skull. It's good.
No.
It's experience.
It's the ambush one. The only one that's an ambush.
I mean, but there's only 1 thing that's ambushing us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Alright, so we have an archer. So 7 health, 1 and 1. Gets only 1 of those. That helps us. Nope, I'm just kidding. What number are we on? 97?
97.
That's not what this is. I'm just kidding it on. This will be for 99.
Goodness, learn to read, good sir.
We get this instead. They have dinosaurs.
Ooh, the Plain Strider.
Which is way worse.
Is it?
Look at the stats.
7, 2, 1. How's that way worse? It's not
Oh,
way worse.
I was looking at the level 2 when I put it back.
Yeah, no.
I was like, wow, this is
like, oh my.
It's like 3, 3, and 10 health.
Like,
I'm like,
bro.
We'll not be in that. All right.
And just want an ambush?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So ambushing into highest defense. Good, you.
Me.
Attack. If Plain Strider has that, he does not. Otherwise, charging attack. So 1 for +2 hit. So 4.
So 2.
Boom, boom. Done.
Lead Hayal. I think in maybe not Fort Itch right now, but much like an RPG, like in the towns they have inns where you can go and rest and like heal up and stuff.
There's some stuff here. All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna get. I didn't want to.
I don't have the green anymore.
Purple. Okay. Green. Good. Green. Good. Green. Great.
Nice.
Black. Okay, so this is off to the side. Just put it over there. Doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Which order do I want to do this in? So we'll put the combo over here. I'll get a green.
Nice.
So it uses 1, but gives me 1.
Yep.
I will use the shield here for 1. Trigger and power effective 1 card, so we each get to add a heart to our bag.
Okay. Cool. Good.
And then I'll use these 2 as a shield here. Add a shield and a sword.
My bag?
Bag.
Okay.
This one I can't do anything. I don't have any AP left, but I can use reinforcement. So attack for +1, so I'm attacking for 3.
Nice.
So deal 2 damage. Boom, boom.
Time for you to die.
Maybe you can just say 1.
Rider.
You might be able to do 1 hit.
Might be able to. We'll see.
Or not. No?
It's good.
No. Sure. That's better.
Okay. So that's good. All right. So we have shield, sword, sword. So I can definitely attack for 1.
Oh, boom, boom. There you go.
And I can attack here. So that's 1, 2, 3, which would be 2. And then 4 would be 3.
Done.
Done. Cool. So, but first,
yeah,
I'm going to add.
You can do it all.
Oh, sure, I can do it all.
Yeah.
So let me actually do the shield first to get the 1 shield. And then I'll do that second to get 2 swords.
Yeah. Boom, boom. All right.
And attack. And that.
So 3 on one, 2 on the other. That's 5 total.
Murder.
And
so what do we get?
We get 2 lucks.
Nice, a 12.
And some roughness.
Some rough leather. Nice. Sure. Doesn't matter who has it. Cool.
All right. Last one now.
Here we go. 99.
Now.
Oh, but get rid of all the crap.
Yeah.
John, on your peas.
Yep, never left the pea.
Here we go. 3 skulls for our last one. Let's go. Let's get it.
There's only 1 enemy. Let's put the archer back.
All right, let's go. My bag is packed and ready to go. What do we got in here? All right. It's just the 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad. So 2, 2, 2, 2, and 8. All right, last enemy we have to fight, and then we will
finish the chapter 1.
Finish chapter 1, which for those of you watching, I read a little bit ahead, just glanced ahead. We'll start chapter 2 because then there's a good cut point on
Istra thing and whatnot.
Yeah, once we get through Fort Istra, it's a good cut point.
Yeah.
You're gonna hang with us just a little longer.
Okay. Was it an ambush?
It is not.
All right.
So,
hold on.
See what I have in here. Okay.
So here's what I'm thinking. If I could pull that.
Well, do you want more green? Or is that not? Oh, that doesn't help. Oh, yes. All right.
It does. So, okay, maybe if you go first and give me the green, the next turn I can look to use Feint before you to remove 1 defense.
Yeah.
And then we can both potentially hit them. Good.
All right. So, combo.
Nice.
There's that one. Even better.
Cool. Heal.
And there we go. So move that over there.
2 swords with bench up.
So we will. So you have plenty of green though, so you don't want that now.
Right now I have equal green to black.
Okay, so I'll say that for you for next time then. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a shield to do the elixir. So gains 1 of each of these into my bag.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use both of these as a shield down here to empower the card, which gives you a green.
Cool.
Boom, boom. There's my 2. And then I will reinforce attack for +1. So I'll hit for 1. But then I get my shield. Have aggro. Yep, good.
All right.
We don't get too many greens.
I know. Not doing it on purpose. All right, 3 swords and a shield. Okay. It's like that I do, but I also don't want to do right now. Okay, give me a free attack. Boom, boom. I could add a sword to my bag to start, and I could do that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go here with... What am I looking? What am I doing? Stupid. There we go. I was going to add 1 of these to my bag.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm going to do this for 1, which takes away 1 defense from this person, and it's a chain, so I get a free attack right now. So
that's gonna kill it.
3.
So down 2.
2.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm going to use this to attack for 3.
More.
1, 2. And then I'm going to use this to attack for 4.
Dead.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Didn't even draw a card. All right. Last benefit. 4 and 5.
4 Lux.
Yeah, 4 and 5. Yeah, left, right.
16.
All right.
And 36.
So now, the final movement can begin. First, let's clear our boards here real quick.
Yep.
That goes like that. Great. Okay, so.
Any narrative?
Not yet. Well, in a moment, sure.
Okay. Just gonna know.
So we're going to enter node 102, and we're going to get the mini map for the fort.
Got it, which
So
is
we'll bring
the
you back
one with all the tokens, I believe.
over here.
Take all these tokens out.
It says, place the building pieces to the side.
Mm-hmm.
So as he's doing that, we'll call this out. So this officially, us entering the fort, is the end of chapter 1. So us putting the fort token down ended the tutorial. We continue down to get to the fort. That is the end of chapter 1 now.
All right, cool. So we're not going to bore you while we figure out that and put stuff away. But thank you for joining us here. We went through chapter 1 of campaign 1 here at Isofarian Guard. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, very, very, I like that.
Fun style.
The players played differently, the characters, which was really nice. So you kind of really figure out to work together without being like, you should do this, you should do that. It's like, well, you don't know. So excited to dive in and see what the quests are and the stories that are built in there. Love the app and the storytelling. I like that they're like little chunks of story instead of like 20 minutes
for
long.
Sure.
Yeah. So definitely keep tuning in. Clove, get off the chair. My little dog's being a pain down here. But thanks for joining us here at Bald Board Games. On Ball.
On board.
And watch out for the Stonebound.
Yeah.